So, episode 2. Drink brings friends. The group of unusual individuals, a chain-smoking tabaxi, a shy cleric, an unaware smelly Goliath, a ball-tearing halfling, and a troubled sibling clansman. All found themselves in a forest clearing, all been invited to a funeral of Mercutio, their friend. As they wait, they were set upon by the Barku, grotesque fey creatures who feed on the dreams of children. Managing to defeat them, they were soon approached by a human with the features of a fox, Aurora, who reflected the protectors turned on them. As they normally only go for those with ill intent, she took them to the city of Druids, Aurora for which she was named after. There they made their way to the great tree, where the funeral was being held. A beautiful ceremony in the fashion of Druids was commenced here, and afterwards the embodiment of Cernunnos came into the room and read the last will of Mercutio. They were all to place their hand on a stone. In turn, it transported them to the Archfell, on an ever-expanding library which held the stories of every living creature to ever existed. Here they found Mercutio. He binded them to the Archfell, chaining them to the course of events which were happening in the world. What that is, he didn't tell them. He simply told them to investigate the murder of Duke Francis in the Republic. Knowing their suspicious natures, he paid them all for the job as well. Returning from the Archfell, they now prepare the afterwake for Mercutio.
Somebody would have done it for free.
Yeah, I would. You may have been the only one.
I think I would have been.
So no good. As you come back from the Archfell, again you are greeted with Cernunnos in front of you, the horned god. He looks at you all. He said, "How's Mercutio, man?"
Still clearly a bastard as always.
Livelier than most people I hold wings for.
He chuckles. I've known Mercutio for a very long time. He's been a drinking partner for a very long time. Yes, he is a bit of a bastard.
Yeah, Freya is just looking straight down the barrel of her fake gun. like trying to work out where, what.
Anyway,
Amanita is keeping as far away from the halfling with the gun
yeah.
as she possibly fucking can.
I push you closer away from me back to her.
I scooch slightly closer to the halfling with the gun.
We learn a lot about each other's characters in this one moment.
Whereas the Goliath just stands still
Yeah,
whilst all of this
smelling
slow
his
chest
armpit.
movement is going around him.
Amanita probably moves slightly towards the Goliath. And I was like, oh. He takes a step backwards.
Yeah. He looks at you all and just go, "I do have something. I know he wants you to go towards Norwich. And I have a gift for you all." And he hands you this old document. It's not fully completed, but there should be enough information for you to go on here. And he hands it out.
Oh, look
He
at
hands
this.
you a map that has been made. It's one of the most current maps of the land so far since the Cataclysm.
You went all out on this, didn't you?
Have you not seen this before?
No. It's tea stained and everything.
I know, right?
Love it.
I like the coffee granules.
Yeah. Excuse me, I like my coffee in the morning. I look at this every morning.
Amazing.
I actually have something interesting for this. Because my background, Outlander, I have the feature Wanderer, meaning I've got an excellent memory for maps and geography.
There you go. Yeah.
So
I
I
say you
should,
give them-
I
You in
should
charge of
know,
this
I
then.
should know
I
exactly
say we
then
give the map to the
where we
Outlander.
where we are then, right?
Yeah. Do you actually know where Norwich is? On the
Oh
map?
no.
That's amazing.
my character's good at maps.
Yeah, for a
No.
second you forget you are not your character.
So it was the confluence with which you took it. And
Yeah, you say it was, and you were like looking at it. So
That's
Norwich is
alright.
right here. At the moment, you're in
I thought
Thetford,
you were
which
gonna do it,
is
and I got-
somewhere down here. I can't see on this pen. Where is it?
So basically, we need to
This
head
one
north.
here. So, Cernunnos does look at you as you're studying intently this map and goes, "You have two options. You can travel by river on the Broads, or you can go over land. However, the Broads will be quicker. There is a wherry just down the way that will take you there.
Apart from
You'll have to pay for the wherry though.
apart from
Wherry?
It's an old version of boats that they used to have on the Broads.
Like a wonky
There's only
ferry.
2 in existence on the Broads.
Wonky ferry.
A wonky ferry.
So a wherry is this? Well, it is. Yeah, essentially, no,
I
not
thought you
quite.
said it's
So
actually on.
it is a ferry. It doesn't really. It does have a sail, but they don't use it because the Broads, how deep they are. They actually have long pole sticks that they push the ferry / wherry through the swamp. Essentially,
Got you.
so,
there's a bit of real world knowledge for you guys.
there, apart from the wherry, is there any other modes of transportation?
Unless you have horses on the overland, I would say.
Freya's gonna look at her little legs and go, fuck this, and start walking in that direction.
We have
Does this
one
involve
horse.
going anywhere near the Republic?
Yeah, not that you
What-
know
what-
which direction that
what
is.
type
Don't
of-
even confident.
And you're still on this tree high above
What-
into the.
what-
We have one horse for 1 hour a day.
Who does?
We have one horse for 2 hours a day, sorry.
Oh.
Well, I do not wish you to leave at the moment. We're going to go to the banquet hall and have some drinks in memory of Mercutio with the druids of this fine city.
No, the gnome's outside.
Before we go as well, I want to go to that arena.
Don't stop there.
Hmm?
I'd very much like to check out the arena before we leave as well. So I assume we're all going.
No, that's in Norwich.
Oh, that's in Norwich.
That's not.
That's where we're
The
going.
The games are happening in Norwich.
Are they?
Hmm.
Well.
I think Freya would have realised that nobody's walking with her. She's kind of scuttled back.
But I've no issue, but I have such
Has
a
anyone seen where Freya's gone?
Yeah.
I believe she went out.
I just point.
My perception's high enough, I probably would have caught that.
Before we continue and join the others, have you got any questions? Now is the chance. Now, for some of you, especially yourself, you know, although he is known as the Horn God, this is physically someone just embodying the spirit of this god. Whether the god is in him at the moment or not is 2 different things.
Giggity.
Phrasing?
Stereotypical bard.
So is the Horn God basically just, I was going to make a joke about it being basically Zeus, but the fact that it'd be in him.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
It was a Zeus sex joke.
Yeah, cool. Plenty of them going to be in this campaign, I think.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
I just want to double check with the map master. Does this little journey involve us going anywhere near the Republic?
We're going into the
You don't want to go to the monarchy, not the republic.
No. Oh, the monarchy, that one.
You escape the
I'm always
monarchy
getting mixed up,
to
yes.
go into the republic.
That's the one, the other way around.
Can we please go
I
past the
always.
Republic?
Yes.
Well,
do we?
You're
have-
already in the republic.
Right,
Just
okay,
to know,
yeah,
just to
yeah.
let you know, you're in.
Yeah,
Already
we're in the
this
Republic
territory.
and we're just
Monarchy
going a little bit
now.
down the road.
I'm actually
to
going to write that
another-
down because I keep.
Maybe you should
getting
all
them
have a
mixed
look
up.
at the map for areas of,
is
I actually know roughly
the
what
east
this
of
was.
us.
Right.
because it tells you each where the factions
Yeah.
are as well. Now there are some obviously cities that you know of from today and age. Oxford still exists. London still
Damn it.
exists.
I don't know.
But there's obviously a lot has been destroyed and replaced with other towns.
So
and cities.
the fun thing is you
where
could
are
probably
we?
actually go and find
We're
Hamleys
in-
if you really
So
try
where's the
hard enough.
monarchy? We must be over here.
It might be there, it might not. I already did the toy store joke. Do you remember in
I remember.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, see Norwich.
So we're going
I
to
remember.
Norwich.
Where did you say we are at the moment?
You're in Thetford
Great,
Forest.
Goliath.
That's just
Forest, like,
underneath
just
Norwich.
Goliath has got the map.
Yeah.
That's London.
Well, it's more like he just wants
Yeah,
to.
fair enough.
Thetford
The
Forest.
characters, not the characters. Players want to see it, but I'm tend to be holding it.
Do you know where you're looking?
No.
At the map, I presumably.
So obviously Norwich
You're
is
looking
there.
at your
Yeah,
hand.
Norwich.
Thetford is just there.
Oh, right, it's underneath
Oh.
the bit that
And
says
the
the
Broad-
Republic bit.
yeah.
Okay.
And the Broads is just there, or you could walk over land this way to come.
Okay, okay, so
Nothing
that's.
to get to that. That's fine.
Well, you'll get there in like 3 steps.
We're fine. Yeah, we're good.
It's going to
I'll
take
carry
a
on
day
if we need
to
to.
probably
I just
you to
sigh
actually
and
get
go,
to
that's
Norwich.
not how maps work.
So is that a day on foot?
Oh, well, if you're travelling by foot, probably with adequate rest, because you've been here for a while, probably a day and a half. By
so-
boat, it will be just less than a day.
It's
Can
like
I-
early afternoon
wait.
at the moment, isn't it?
Can I
Yeah.
just confirm some information from the last campaign? Norwich is where Mercutio died on the hunting trip as well, right?
No, that's where the Duke.
Duke
Where
Francis
did you say?
died
You
there.
said Mercutio died in a hunting trip. Did you not?
No,
mention
that was
location?
Duke Francis died in the hunt. This is why.
Duke
Take notes,
Yeah.
people. Take
Francis
notes.
is the
I've
dead.
just written down the wrong.
I had to try my best not to write down.
Well,
Duke
I
Francis.
know you're not the best note taker, Daniel.
Well, I had died on a
He's on
hunting
fire.
trip.
So
in Norwich.
Mercutio didn't. You don't actually
You don't actually know. I was going to say we don't know
why
how
Mercutio died. None of you asked.
I'm about to ask a question about that. in a
I
moment.
didn't get long enough. That and he screwed me over with my fan.
Duke Francis is the one who died on the hunting trip.
Right. Okay.
So-
got you.
Addressing the Horn God.
Stop spilling crypt literally everywhere.
Did the Horn God not tell us why or how he died?
No one's
No,
asked.
no one.
How did none of us ask?
I'm not even meant to be here. Why
Let me
would
get that
I?
orb again. Give me the orb.
I was too busy
Judging
getting
by
out
the
the
fact
bag.
that
I'm failing miserably.
Clearly, knowledge isn't.
That's it.
judging by the fact that you're still referring to him as if he's still around, am I assuming that Mercutio is not quite, certainly alive, but not dead?
It's a difficult thing to really describe. His physical form does not exist anymore. That unfortunately got incinerated as he was trying to, as far as I'm aware, unlock a seal in a tomb somewhere, which unfortunately backfired on him. However, Mercutio is a very powerful individual who's managed to still keep his soul, I guess you would call it, alive and unclaimed by any deity.
What do you mean incinerated?
I think that generally involves fire.
Basically, there's not even a shred of his body in existence anymore. Very hard to stay alive when your body doesn't exist anymore.
Well, how do you know he got incinerated then?
Do you know
Just
who I am?
Fair.
I just sort of put my hand on the arm of the Goliath. It's like, we'll explain along the road.
His arm or his
What was he
leg?
trying to open?
A tomb of some sorts.
I mean, at my full height, I'm 5'9", 5'10".
Do we know where the tomb was?
I think we're the same height then.
But
Apparently, it's somewhere
about
in
5'6".
the Cortana Hills. It's near here, actually. It's not that far.
Is it on the way to Norwich? Looks at Matt Pearson.
Let me check.
Looks
Glass
at the
over
dungeon
map.
master.
It's a slight detour over land to Norwich.
I would say
So
if it's
it's on
enough
the-
to
I see it,
destroy
I see
the
it.
body of Mercutio,
I mean, we don't have to fuck with
I
it.
would not. Well, I would rather avoid it myself.
I mean,
For now, at least.
We're not just go and visit it.
just check it out. Yeah, I'm down for that. But
Like-
I'll go with whatever the majority of the group does.
Yeah.
Walk past.
In
snap a few
theory,
photos.
whatever seal he did break, which blew up his body,
Oh, he broke it then. I thought.
it would. In theory, I'd imagine it would be.
Oh, okay.
Not
The
often.
seal's already broken, can't do any more damage.
I'm trying to find these sorts of burial grounds and sites have more than a single seal and trap.
What
And
was
if that was one of the early ones.
But if Mercutio was trying to get into it, then surely we should find out if there's still another one there, and therefore if that's something that we might have to at least have on the radar.
I mean, the more traps and stronger they are, the better prize.
What did Mercutio think was in this tomb?
Powerful artifact.
For
I do not know. Mercutio is a man of secrets,
Even to the gods themselves.
indeed.
starts
I wouldn't say
fantasizing
he
about a
respected
magical
most
guitar.
gods.
Yes, I gathered that much.
Damn it, I wish we'd asked him. Would have
A
made it
flute
much
of fire
easier.
blast.
Those
I
who
mean-
tend to stick around after death. It's either due to a god or in defiance of them.
I would definitely say he's more of the defiance type.
Yes, he never seemed like the sort to be in
Well,
favour.
he's a man of sad luck, isn't he?
I definitely think that if Mercutio was trying to get into it, and he's gathered us all together, then it's worth at least looking at. From a distance, with some
Yeah.
very long vision
From a
glasses.
So, well, we're here at the moment. Norwich is here. I'm assuming at some point.
Can you do it
Why
in your
is-
Goliath voice?
I was going to say,
please?
why is
If
the
you're talking
Goliath
to
got the
the
map? It's here!
This is
God
my Goliath
here!
voice.
I thought I had the
you're the
back.
Goliath, you gotta do it as if the
I was
Goliath
thinking
is
that
trying.
was-
I hadn't practiced this yet. This is going to be
I have a couple of voices.
this is going to be a surprise to everyone, including me. So this is not.
I should not have taken this in my fucking mind. Jesus
I
Christ.
paused. I was waiting. I was like, I'm not drinking. I'm just gonna wait.
It was going to be really impressive and really stupid.
I feel like it's about.
Well done.
This here.
There we are.
Oh god.
This is Norwich here. Catanio's here. At some point, we're going to be going that way, I think. So I think if we head to Norwich first, we will go past Catanio's.
Yeah, that's one.
Catanio's at some point. That
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, no, that tracks out.
Back girl.
That girl.
There girl.
Can't tell.
Oh my days.
Goliath just doesn't understand gender.
No.
Being.
So what's that intelligence modifier then?
The mine's right.
I don't think actually it's a minus. I don't think so.
No, intelligence.
Just a big zero.
Just very masculine.
Yeah, big zero on
Just a big
intelligence.
zero.
No,
Yeah.
just zero.
Just nine.
Base level then.
Neither good, neither bad.
No intelligence for
Basic school education going on over here.
By Mercutio, if I
you. I was going to say,
C's
a couple of GCSEs. One of them's in French, you know.
Why does that make sense though?
Well, I guess in that case, it's just more of a decision of when do we want to start the travel.
Beep. Beep, beep.
Who let the Warforge in here?
to imagine to
What would Warforge fit into the setting of the name?
No, did you?
Into this.
They just
Would
made
They're
Warforge fit?
very rare,
wood forge.
but there's a reason for that.
They made
Well, I would
wood.
imagine there would be. I've outright stated in my new setting that just they don't.
They do exist, but they're very rare. But no, I would doubt any of you have ever seen one or know they actually exist. So you're just dishing out food. It's probably
I know,
worth
that's it, it's all the
everyone
things I
just
forget.
re-describing their characters for everyone around the table.
I wrote it down. That's actually something I
well,
did
we'll
do.
start with you then, won't we?
I didn't write myself down.
I am cat. I play a cat.
A Kit, thank you.
A Kit
and I
cat.
play a cat. Yes, I do.
I'm
That's
great.
true. Yes, I'm Kit. I play a tabaxi cat. I am silvery grey colour with a kind of white speckles. Kind of think of like the opposite of like a snow leopard sort of colours, like that kind of idea.
Okay.
I nearly said this last time, but I don't think it's worth saying yet because I haven't actually done the things. Got a tail, no hair as such to speak of, except the fact that I'm just covered with hair, so I'm technically bald.
It's not a hairstyle cat.
Yeah, I don't have a
Got
hairstyle
quiff
yet.
on the top or anything.
Yeah, that's it. I did put a cheeky little picture in the Discord and the Discord in the D&D chat even, and maybe that's actually something we should do. Maybe we should make a Discord for this. That'd be good. Yeah, because that would be a good place to put all the stuff and things. And yeah, I can't remember if there was anything else.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
You are a bard as well.
Oh yeah, I'm a bard.
And I think that's all really we've
Yeah.
kind of seen at the moment.
Very performery, as you have already known and noticed. A massive chain smoker, addicted to smokings.
Go on then.
So I'm Vance. Goliath.
Big.
Kim.
Big
Kim
Goliath.
Vance, easiest names to remember.
Yep.
I really literally on your couch just like fuck big.
Fucking big.
That's it.
Brackets really fucking big.
Not the most intelligent. Likes to just beat the shit out of things. Love violence, essentially. Favourite thing in the world. Hairstyle, from what I remember, I think I had the mohawk coming all the way back, and I had tattoos pretty much going all the way back over the scalp, up the hands. One brand new one, which I'm yet still to figure out what the hell it is. And then my armour is gold and teal. And although I'm a big man, but somehow very, very sneaky. Yeah, that's what the stats say. My assassin background allows me to be incredibly
Can't wait till we
sneaky.
see that in action.
I was saying my last character. He was like the sneakiest character.
But his
of all of
armour
them.
was given away everywhere he
He
went.
was a huge big
One of my
man.
favourite things about the idea of sneaky Goliaths is I just like the idea that it's not actually sneaky, just you don't see me! I was like, I don't see you!
It's Drax, isn't it?
I
From
like
Guardians
Drax,
of
no, I
the
like-
Galaxy.
I've mastered the art of being so still. You don't even notice I'm here.
He's that character where no one is quite sure how he manages to pull it off every time, but somehow he manages to sneak in.
Yeah.
Like the kind of guy that just like doing your dishes and you turn around and he's right behind you. And you're like,
Yeah.
Fucking
Wearing a
hell.
fake moustache and a monocle. Just,
oh yeah.
you did not recognise me.
So I'm Amanita. Seemingly sort of late teens, early 20s, human. Very, very pale complexion, extremely skinny. Probably about 5'10", but permanently slouching. Try and make herself seem smaller than she is, so probably stands about 5'6", 5'7", realistically. Very tattered robes. Long, dark brown, almost black hair with a white streak in the front. Slightly curly. And, in very dark robes, very tattered, very much patched in a lot of places. And you've seen me to be something of a healer, and
Not very good.
I was trying not to die myself. Everyone else wasn't taking any hits.
Subtle remark
shame.
there at the background. Not a very good
Proving
one.
myself to be some kind of a healer. I won't go too much into my class build yet because
Yeah, sure.
it's fun to learn as we go.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely, absolutely. And yourself?
Freya is, even for by Halfling standards, she is very short. She is 2.5 foot tall because I can't make her 2 foot tall because otherwise she'd count as a tiny creature. And I'm not doing that
Fair enough.
for bullshit reasons. She is
I did
wearing
actually
kind
know
of
that. I was like,
fairly
tiny.
standard leather garb. She's got quite a ruddy complexion. She's got sort of almost yellow hair and it appears to be burnt in places. Quite short cropped hair. A pair of aviator goggles on her head and a giant pistol stuck to her head.
That doesn't work.
That doesn't work. Made of wood.
And as proven by that comment, a bit of a ball buster.
Hey.
Hey.
Whee.
I'm proud of it.
I play Morgan Scarlett. Humanoid with red hair, very tribal looking, with an outfit with a collar, with Nordic tattoos on both arms, and the fact that she could just summon a sword out of nowhere, Hexblade Warlock. And she's a bit of a bitch.
Fair enough. Well, if you have no more questions, please follow me and we'll go raise a drink to Mercutio. And maybe play some games.
I don't like the sound of that.
Mercutio was a big drinker, and we druids are too.
So it's your cat now.
Do you have any non-alcoholic
I
options?
thought so, yeah.
I just
I mean,
you
Yeah,
like
'cause
physically
it's very
hear, he
non-binary,
just,
like, very
even though
nondescript,
he
but-
doesn't
Yeah.
move,
Yeah.
you just hear a sigh. Just yes, there's some nice berry juice if you really would like some.
I guess it's sort of like a cat.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Are there?
Exactly, like you can't instantly
Would
tell,
there be
but
anything-
Yeah.
you get the vibe that he's.
What would
I
you
don't
like?
know
To... Oh,
Alright, cool.
Eye contact
Uses
with the
him
god.
yeah.
I'll go with that. I'll just written
How
now, so
quiet
it's
did you
not
say that,
binary.
dude?
Very. It was just it's
Okay.
the only thing I could.
I'm not gonna ask for insight then.
For your allergies, probably.
I don't mind. It's fine.
Oh yeah, we're the only boys in the group.
Yeah, yeah.
Please follow me. And he walks out of this chamber, audience chamber, and he starts going down the staircase to a different level on a lower tier of the tree.
I follow.
Also following.
As he's going down, he turns to you and goes, "And yes, you are allowed to smoke in this part of the tree." And as he walks in, you can tell it is literally a tavern inside a tree. Basically, everyone's already drinking. They're drinking this lovely honey mead drink inside. It's already getting quite raucous, should we say, within there. You can see there's a group setting up like some tables for what looks like a drinking competition if people want to get involved in that.
I walk over there.
I'm gonna have like dodgy flashbacks here.
You see some others. They're throwing darts. Well, it looks they're not really darts. They're more like daggers into this target across the way. You see some others having a little arm wrestling match. And there's just a general kind of good atmosphere in here. And you can also see that pretty much everyone in this room is some kind of animal humanoid. You know, you got someone who isn't definitely like an elephant version of a humanoid, not an actual what are they called it?
Not an oxodon.
Not an oxodon, but some that it seems these druids have molded their bodies enough to actually take the features of some animals.
Okay.
The most likely is that when they actually go into their proper form, they're probably human, but
They're like a half mix.
yeah, half mix. But for someone like Tom, he would know that they've done their changes so much that they actually naturally took the features of the creatures they turn into the most.
Okay.
However, when you all walk in the room, there is a figure that stands out quite a lot, especially to yourself. He is a large furbolg creature with a bulbous nose and has like moss patches growing out of his ears.
Do I know him? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Funny enough, his name is
His
Moss.
name is Moss.
He's wearing a long cloak and he moves very slow across the room as he does see you all walk into the room, and his eyes lock with yours, and you see a big smile appear
I
on
sort of
his
try to
face.
avoid eye contact, but eventually.
As he slowly walks towards you, even though you're trying to avoid eye contact, it's obvious he's making a slow walk to you, and he's not fast. He's naturally just furbolgs are big creatures, and they always take their time with such matters. As he comes up to yourself and goes,
Well, you're looking a little bit pale. Not getting enough vitamin D?
Give me a second.
I love that voice.
I wouldn't have seen any of these before, have I? This is all new to me.
Probably new to a lot of us.
well, considering, this would all be, like, even meeting people like this would be all very new to you. Your main interaction would have been with humans.
Yeah.
Literally just humans.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Maybe one or two, but very rarely.
Yeah. I mean, I would think more along the lines of like halflings and stuff like that, maybe.
Again, very rare.
Yeah.
Moss, it's lovely to see you again. It's a complicated story.
You see a frown just appear on his face, and it's like,
How complicated can not being in the sun be?
You know what happened to my clan?
and you see him, he thinks, and he looks down, and
I heard, but we haven't really discussed it here.
It's not commonly discussed. It was a terrible situation, and since I have dedicated myself to serving Aaron, the god of the god of life and death, to help those who've passed, help their journeys, and to help the families of those who have suffered, which is where I've been for the last few years.
Have
It's
you
not the type of situation that lends itself to daylight hours.
have you left the peace lilies?
There was
the Peace Lilies is the Druid tribes
Yeah, Peace
that
Lilies
guard
is-
the rifts. And so you're in the Earth realm of Peace Lilies.
yeah.
at
This
the
is
moment.
this is the Earth clan sort of.
Yes.
I shuffle away from Moss and towards you. What's a moss?
I think that's a moss.
I got that. What?
Oh, sorry.
So glad the attention is off of me. Slink away into the
My
background.
name is Moss.
Yes.
Moss is also a type of...
Moss.
Yes.
Good to know.
I was named after it.
Also
For,
good to know.
As you can see, my hair looks like moss.
And it suits you.
Thank you.
I mean, that works. My parents called Scarlett, we have red hair.
My parents were very literal.
Remembering a few old times when they were younger, Amanita does just subtly from back wave her hand, and a flower sprouts in the moss on his side of his head with Druidcraft.
And he's like,
I imagine he wouldn't even have noticed.
no, he does feel it. It's just like,
Thank you. I look so pretty.
It is a black lily,
oh, is it? Okay.
sort of peace lilies.
Yes. of
Shadow
course.
clan.
Hearken to old times, my friend.
There was little to be left for me to find in the lilies, unfortunately.
That is sad. How about our other companions?
I was just wondering if we should leave you two alone. Like, this seems like a really serious conversation. Do you guys need to, like, hash it out?
Oh, by all means, I can catch up with my friend, please.
And even Verbo kind of just waves at some guy, some dog man across the way, who then brings over some drinks and brings over some honey mead, puts a honey mead in your hand, still puts a honey mead in your hand anyway.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I take
Honey mead.
Honey mead.
I take
honey
mine
mead.
and just immediately look at those around me and just pass it to the Goliath.
So we both,
Making a judgment call.
we both have 2 drinks. We're just like,
Making a judgment call and realising quickly it was the right one.
Please.
And I just pull out my my flask of...
Somewhere in the process, I've already lit up.
Yeah.
I was promised juice.
Oh, you want some juice?
I want some juice.
What type of juice? We have loads of different juices.
Oh, I don't know. I've never had options before.
We have grapefruit juice. We
I
have
remember.
red berry juice. We have cranberry juice.
I want the
We
bread
have
juice.
orange juice. We
The
have
bread.
lemon juice.
What?
We have
They've got juice.
What is this juices?
5 minutes later.
Which one would you like?
Sorry, could you say that again?
Absolutely.
Pick a juice.
We have red berry juice. We have
Another 5 minutes later.
Oh my god.
I'm interested of the juice of the bread variety, so...
bread juice.
How hard
I
do you have
don't
to ring
think
it?
we can.
Isn't that just beer?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Let me ask in the back room.
And he starts walking off.
while he does that,
Would you
in
just
my
like a
mind,
smaller cup?
hearing between their conversation, I've just been trying to figure out of any clans I know of that have had something bad happen to them. Could I make a history check?
On the peace lilies.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
10.
So when it comes to the peace lilies, and pretty much all of you would know this, except maybe yourself, you're a very
Sheltered.
child, is essentially most people have the common knowledge that the peace lilies kind of safeguard the land.
Okay.
Ever since Cataclysm, lots of rifts open up across the land. Every so often, they reopen. And the peace lilies' jobs, really their sole job is to close these rifts. Now, their clans are separated into elements because most of the rifts that still open are involved with the elemental planes. So you have the fire peace lilies, you have the air peace lilies, the earth peace lilies where you are now, obviously the water peace lilies, and as far as you know, the shadow peace lilies. However, it isn't too common knowledge from it, but there is enough to know that they go for enough dangers that mishaps happen with the druids all the time. They are dealing with rift portals to dangerous worlds.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Fair enough.
And your interaction is the only ones you would really... You know the peace lilies, the fire peace lilies.
I know the 5 pieces.
Yeah,
Okay.
you would have known. They're in
They're probably
your
around.
area.
Yeah,
They're in
fair.
your area. And to be fair, you may have had Vance some interaction with, I believe,
Drink a
I
pencil.
think the air peace lilies. They're also in your neighbourhood from where
you
you're
know,
originally
yeah.
from.
Okay.
You would have known of them, essentially. You may have
Would I
never
know any of
interacted with
them?
them.
All of them.
I guess not really. You know some.
I would
So
know
yeah.
of all of them.
So yeah, peace lilies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you would have heard stories along your journeys. You may have even met a couple of druids now and then, but because they do travel a lot to go to rift sites and that.
I've probably gone on to the rowdiest table and just joined.
Well, the rowdiest table is the competition for the drinking competition
Oh, yeah.
set up, where you see like this giant of a. He's probably been mixed with a tiger too many times, and he's probably looking more tiger than he is human. And he's getting prepared. He's like, he's built like a brick house, and he's like, no one will.
Stuffing bread.
Yeah, Nobody's gonna beat me in this drinking competition. Not one in this room.
I slam my mug in front of him and sit down.
Oh, a challenger.
You know it.
Does anyone else wish to challenge?
No, but if we're going to do this, then we're going to need some music. So I wipe up a chair, sit down, get out a guitar, and start.
Right. Do a performance check for me.
Vance, you should try. You should get in on this.
I don't know. I think I'm more interested in the arm wrestling, to be honest.
I mean, I just want to provide some dramatic music.
I
It
also
said
thought that
deep-
was the rowdiest table, the arm wrestling
which
one.
one's
I
the
think
performance
that's
check
where I'm gonna head.
The
back.
drinking competition will happen first,
Yeah.
and then we will do the arm wrestling.
Oh, can we do all the
How
competitions?
many people are taking part in the drinking competition?
At the moment, about 4 people are there.
Which one?
5 including yourself.
Oh yeah.
Am I
Can we,
rolling
can we
for
take part in all
performance?
the competitions?
You're more than welcome. Whether you
Yeah,
can,
I mean, let's fucking do it.
whether you can get through them after the drinking competition is going
100%.
to be a different situation.
Thanks.
Which
So
is
what
not
am I-
something I would get involved in the drinking competition, but I will.
What am I
watch.
rolling for performance? Which dice? Is it?
D20.
It's
always.
D20. Is
Yeah.
That's what I thought, but I couldn't
D20
remember.
plus your performance.
Which is like +7. So, oh god, that's not a good roll. So
suddenly
that's
felt
like
really competitive.
13.
I'm gonna enjoy making this
It's
tiger
definitely
look
not
like
the
a
best
sad
music
little
you've
kitten.
ever played.
What's that?
I just say it out loud. I'm
It-
gonna enjoy making this tiger look like a sad little kitten.
Although it's not the best music you've ever played, it's good enough for the situation, and everyone kind of appreciate. A couple of the elephant man is like tapping his foot, but he's out of rhythm, and like, the back just like get into it, and he starts singing, even though there's no melody. He's not singing an actual melody; he's just winging it. He's
Cool.
like scatmanning in the corner,
Good. So,
essentially.
so am I.
But out of tune, out of rhythm.
Excellent.
But everyone's kind of having a good time, so they kind of just accept it.
The more drinks we have, the better it sounds.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
That's
Who's
something
doing
my
the
father used to
Who's
say.
doing the drinking competition? Okay, you two. As the tables sit down, you obviously got the tiger man, the dog man who was waitering you. Aurora joins the table as well, the fox girl, and shall we make up a random animal? And the rabbit. You're not even sure what gender the rabbit is, but the rabbit sits down as a mysterious with a monocle and one eye.
Is anyone placing any bets?
Yes, of course, it's a competition. In order to join the competition, you must place 100 gold. It's expensive for this competition.
That is expensive.
Just over the top of my stuff, I'm like, that's a bit much. Not make it a little bit cheaper for some newbies?
50 gold.
Okay, that's easy. Yeah,
I'm gonna come up and just put my hand on. You two are taking part, right?
Oh yeah.
He's looking which he can hedge his bets best.
No, I'm looking who I want to fuck over the least.
Oh, okay.
Just as an aside,
Oh, in that case, I can use intimidation on you.
No.
yeah, just as an
You're
aside,
taking part in the
like,
drinking
I
competition?
could also do intimidation.
Not even giving.
I was looking at you
myself
go.
We both just
She's
look.
sober.
My two little
Fair
bottom
enough.
teeth sticking out.
yeah, yes, by performing, it
I can
does
put my
mean I
hand
have a
on your
higher
back.
likelihood that people will
Scarlett.
like me.
That's fine.
Well, let's-
Morgana.
Ye-
Put my hand on your back and I'm going to give you guidance for the
Okay,
first
no,
roll.
actually, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to use
1d4
that for
extra.
now.
Oh, you suddenly hear, oh, wait for me. As Moss comes back and he's got, you're not even sure what it is, but he's coming with a cup with some liquid in it. Here's your bread,
So-
juice. And he passes you this cup. Good luck.
Guidance is
It's a d4.
default. That's wrong. Cool.
And he joins the table and sits down, and Moss is also going to partake in the drinking part.
Well, that makes
This
me
actually
more
might not help
nervous.
you because it's actually only on an
Well,
ability
Moss
check.
joining.
Yeah, I don't know why.
So if you have to make a save, it's not going to help you. But if you have to make a check,
This
it will.
7-foot
Yeah.
verbal.
Like somehow he doesn't just he never gets drunk.
He's not like big. He's actually really, really thin and stuff like that. But he's just incredibly tall.
For some reason, I imagine him to be a little bit of a cross between the Goliath and the villagers from Minecraft.
Amazing.
Yeah, oh
So
yeah.
I have
But
in
just
mind.
covered in fur.
Sort of imagine
yeah,
as well.
I just imagine his hands always like that.
I was saying the way best way to describe him would be like imagine if he genuinely was just a weed that grew up. through
Yeah.
the cracks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
And
but-
he just kept going.
There's like a green version of. Does anybody remember the raccoons? It's like oh god, am I too old for this now? God dang it! They were
Oh,
like
the raccoons.
the raccoons.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
big,
yeah,
The
yeah.
big tall purple ones with the really long
Yeah,
suits.
yeah.
But a green version.
Kind of. Yeah. Exactly. Not the inspiration, but yeah. So, who am I gonna knock off this table? Diddle-dee-din.
I just cracked my knuckles.
A pint of ale has put in front of you this honey mead. Now the tiger is just like, as the reigning champion of this competition, I need to go over a couple of rules.
Ex-champion.
You hear him huff, and there's a slight growl in his voice. When you have your pint, when the time goes, you must down your pint. If you cannot finish it, you're out. If you regurgitate any of it, you are out.
Oh.
At any point, you may give up. You have one opportunity each round to cause a disruption to another player. And that disruption it could be whatever you want, as long as you don't maim or kill.
And I feel like I need to start.
Has to be a non-violent thing. However, if you stop them, they are also out. But only once a round to one person you may do that. Last time we did it to everyone, and some druids have some weird ass spells. It did not go to plan, that competition, I can tell you that now. Now, are we all ready? Your pints are placed.
At this point, can I just slam down an empty glass, wipe my finger? Great, when are we starting?
And so we begin. I would like everyone who's participating to roll a d20.
Okay, hold on real quick. So the rules are:
Constitution.
don't spill, don't
Constitution,
regurgitate,
sorry,
don't
Constitution
stop.
saving throw.
Yeah, by the way, I would have.
Nope.
It would have helped anyway, but I've also, as soon as you said that disparaging comment about being no longer, I ended my concentration. You don't even have guidance anymore. I was like, nah, not helping that fucker.
Don't spill, don't stop, don't regurgitate. And we're allowed to distract someone from drinking.
You can
Once per round.
You can basically, can't think of the word I'm thinking of. You could basically, disrupt someone or
You can attempt to sabotage.
sabotage. That's it. You can attempt to sabotage another player. Now at this table at the moment is obviously yourself, you, Moss, this tiger guy.
Rabbit.
You got the rabbit and the wolf.
Okay.
Oh, and Aurora.
Tiger, rabbit,
Can we
wolf,
place bets?
Absolutely.
Aurora.
There, in fact, there's this kind of like a weasel man just suddenly comes out of nowhere.
Oh, don't like weasel.
Place your bets, place your bets. Who's gonna win it this time? Is it gonna be the champion, or is it gonna be this smelly Goliath? Please come on up. Please come on up.
Imagine he's got like a really tiny little top hat that's too big for his head, or too small for his
I'll
head.
give you the odds.
Okay,
Tell me who
Moss,
you're gonna
tiger,
bet on.
rabbit, wolf, Aurora, and then us two.
And then us two, yeah.
Okay, cool. What
So
have I got to
that's
roll for this?
7
Sorry.
So, always
What are the
comes.
odds? What are the odds?
Oh, who are you gonna bet on? And I'll tell you the odds.
I start playing something that's akin to the
Who
Benny
do
Hill
you
thing.
think's gonna? Who do you want to place your bet on?
I think my money's on Moss.
He is always a stout competitor. I'll tell you what. Whatever you place, I'll give you 3-1.
I'm gonna put down 20 gold.
Tick-a-ding.
Good, Tony, 20 gold, 20 gold. I will give you 60 back if Moss wins. Let's see what happens. Anyone else? Anyone else? Please,
What odds do you give on me? What odds do you give on me?
Bet on yourself.
Your voice went really weird for a second there.
It happens sometimes.
Well, he looks up at you because it's a weasel. He's not that big. Looks at the tiger. 2-1.
I'm gonna put 100 down on me.
100. Take your 100. Mark it just in case.
I've already paid 50 to be in it as well.
I don't say anything, I just look at the weasel.
Yeah, don't forget to mark off 50.
Yep.
Yourself. You.
I'm not betting. I'm just
I'm not
playing.
the one placing bets, but I'm gonna enjoy seeing
And
a lot
then
of
some
people
various
lose.
other people start making bets.
I'm gonna
and that.
enjoy seeing a lot of people lose their money.
Okay, right.
Tick-a-ding.
Seronos comes over. He's got
Have that
now.
one. Like,
You're probably a little bit jealous because everyone's got these pints of mead, and Seronos' mug is like he's got like a mega pint. He's just holding because he's bigger than anyone else in the room, and he's holding like this mega pint and just drinking the mead and goes, "Ah, finally the drinking competition. Don't worry, I'm not partaking. You'd all be screwed if it were. However,
Shame. I would love to take that.
I will moderate the competition. So, Everyone, put your drink in your hand.
Before people do this, I'm also just going to sort of just shout out words of encouragement. Just mumbled that no one can even fully hear, but like, you guys have got this. And I'm going to give bless to and Moss.
And Moss. Okay. Moss. Okay.
Who's getting
I'm
blessed?
going to bless both of you two and Moss.
What bless is
Is that a good
It's,
thing?
yeah, you get a 1d4 to add on to the rolls for the next however long.
1d4. I'm gonna know.
Well, that's
I'm
not-
gonna
I
get the tiny
already
bug.
rolled my d20.
Do you know what? Because it is a spell. Coronis, when you do that, he does look directly at you.
Because you're not taking part. Didn't say anything about outside interference.
Wasn't half of it. Was.
You're allowed that for one round. However,
I'll drop it after the first round.
however, they cannot do any of the disruptions for one
I'll
round.
drop it now then.
Because it will count as their disruption.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
That's fine, but it will count as their disruption.
Are we
I
allowed
feel like
to
we need some kind
pre-plan?
of tavern music or something.
Yeah, I mean,
I was good.
in fact, this whole group just comes out. These three mice just come out of nowhere and just
I don't know what. I feel like I'm preparing to
and start
actually
joining
now.
you as a group.
Sit down.
This cat and these three mice just like join.
I feel like I'm going into
Great
real.
old
Yeah. And so
surrounded
begin.
by
Put
this
your
small-
drinks in your hand. Everybody
He's
roll.
actually picked his drink up.
Everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
Which is
except for
a
me.
D20 plus your Constitution saving throw.
Well, I already rolled.
Oh, what did you get?
Natural 20.
I
Natural
did see him roll it.
Okay.
I can confirm.
Yeah, you saw me shoot.
He got really excited about it about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, when you first said about rolling a Constitution save.
I was like, yes.
Where's the Constitution?
Realis's got to roll 4 times here.
Would you like us to roll
Okay.
some of them?
Where is it?
Yeah, actually, go for it. Actually,
Can I roll Moss's?
That's free.
yeah, you can be Moss. You can be Aurora.
14.
Okay.
Can you roll for? You can either roll for the wolf.
I'll roll for the wolf.
And roll for the wolf.
D20, yeah?
Probably a good
have
thing,
we-
'cause
we've
I
not
rolled
got
like-
your.
You've not got
Okay,
that,
that's fine.
unfortunately. I had to drop it.
Six,
So
okay.
that way you don't get your own
All
disruption.
right, Rora's saving modifier actually for Constitution is 4, so 10. Yeah.
So what's Moss's Constitution modifier? It's a negative, isn't it?
Don't tell us.
Okay, let's do let's do that. Yeah, okay, fine,
Well, I
fine.
rolled a 16 for Moss.
Yeah,
My
what'd you roll?
14 in total.
14, natural 20. Yeah. So
For a 22
you,
total. That means.
everyone starts downing them. Have you? What did you roll, sorry? Kat?
A 6.
Oh, wait,
I
wait,
don't know
wait,
if it did
wait.
get
Can we
plus.
choose who we're going to use a distraction on? Or-
Yeah, this is what we're going to go for
Okay.
now. But I just want to just do something first. As you all start drinking your drinks, there is one who just absolutely gurgitates straight away. Poor wolf man,
Oh,
just
guys.
literally, just as soon as it takes you. Didn't realise he had an intolerance to alcohol essentially, and it just goes straight through his system, and he's out. He's running into back out the tavern essentially, and all you can hear in the distance is. The wolf is out. Is
I
he?
just mentally
One
charged, I was
competition
like,
is
"Yeah!"
already done, and you can already hear not many because
Yeah.
everyone pretty much knew, but one person in the back goes, "Oh for fuck's sake!" And there goes his money. He's lost that bet on the wolf man.
I'm confused why he would even take part.
It was
No.
16 to 1. I could have been rich.
Honestly, fair.
As for the rest of you, you are at the moment passing your Constitution saving throw. Only just. This will get more difficult as things go. However, use your choice. Whatever your distraction is, I will decide if it will minus up the person or plus, depending on what you do.
I'm gonna start just shit talking the tiger just to make him lose his confidence.
Okay. Roll an intimidation check for me.
Okay.
Oh, 15.
Now, as you do that, you lock eyes with the tiger, trying to intimidate him, but he just looks back at you because he rolled a natural 20 on his roll as well, and he's just
Hey.
staring back at you. He's not intimidated by you. He thinks you're weak.
I've got a little bit of respect, but I'm like, I'm still gonna win.
He doesn't break eye contact as he's like, Slams it on the table.
We just don't do that at the same time.
If he rolled a natural 20, does that mean I'm probably not going to have much luck intimidating
No.
him as well?
And in for namesake, if you all start gagging up on one person.
Well, I'm going to go for it as well. He's the competition, isn't he?
Okay,
He's the
go
main
for
one.
it.
I see it. I see what you're doing. We've got to get him out. What I do is, as I start drinking, I get nearer and nearer, and that armpit is just going up.
I feel like that's medicine.
That's like surely that's just a Constitution save on his part again.
It's
What do I roll?
It's
That's
no,
poison.
you don't roll anything. It's just the action. He's making a natural kind of save against it. But as you do that, like you get as he's making eye contact, you just see this nostril goes, little quiver in his nostril, and he downs it, and he just looks at you and just burps in your general direction.
I'd imagine that my face just doesn't move. I just imagine my 2 teeth sticking out right at the bottom. I can't do it.
It's quite hard when you don't have the teeth.
No, yeah.
Aurora and Moss just cheers their pints and they then down it.
We're having a great time.
Really clear and
Arms
slam on the
linked.
arms linked and everything. They just
Everybody's
bang on the
body
table.
Can I interfere?
Oh.
You have the idea that you probably shouldn't, but I mean, you can try.
Can we interfere as the characters we're playing? That we're rolling for.
Yes, absolutely. If you are the characters, I'm
Oh,
happy.
you.
Yeah, sorry. You rolled low.
You should have vomited at someone.
I gave the wolf like a -3 modifier though, so you were never going to survive very well unless you were rolling high.
You should have picked the rabbit.
Yeah.
By all means, please, as Aurora and as Moss, disrupt as best you can. Now, I will tell you this: Moss obviously is a very kind individual.
Yes. He wasn't doing anything to anyone else. He was going to do something to help himself.
Yeah, so you can disrupt to help yourself to improve things for you. Aurora is a very cheeky individual who would very likely disrupt people. You don't have to do it this round, obviously.
Can we get the original track back?
Yeah, I just forgot to put it on.
That was a good one.
There we go.
Yeah, there's a slight lull as like people are finishing their drinks. It's like round 1.
So Moss, I'm assuming has at least 3 levels in Druid.
Yes. He's the same level as you.
As he's so he's level 5 then. But he's got all of his in Druid.
Yeah.
He's going to cast enhance ability on himself, and he's going to give himself Bear's endurance, which is going to give him advantage on Constitution checks.
As Moss is doing that Aurora with their arms linked here while she's down, she's just going to make
I like that.
save your life.
Make a Constitution saving throw then. Number 1.
What's the bonus on it? No, it doesn't matter. I rolled a 6.
Oh no, because you
Oh,
just
an
did your
advantage,
thing.
though.
Advantage, yeah.
I rolled a 4.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what your modifier is.
If you roll a 6 and a 4, you're pretty fucked.
Moss was so confident that you're just gone whoop, and it's just his drink's just gone whoosh as he's taking a sip, and Moss is also out of the
And I've
competition.
lost my 20 gold.
Yeah.
Man,
You sabotage yourself.
I love that. I love that you sabotage your actual character for the character you're rolling for. That's actually
I love the
beautiful.
commitment though.
Yeah, that was good. I like
Yeah,
that.
no,
I
that's
like
wonderful.
That.
That's
You saw the opportunity, you took it. Fair enough.
that was the right choice.
Second round is brought forward. Already two out of the first round.
Hey.
One from drinking, one from sabotage.
Oh,
Can I
right.
give a little nod to Morgan? Just give a little nod of like respect. You know, like we got this. We can. If anyone's gonna make it to the final 2, we've got this.
So, the second round is bro. Take your ales in your hands and roll another
Can I
d20.
do my distraction before I drink?
Yeah, depends what you want to do, I guess.
So the rabbit person, no idea what the gender is.
Oh, I've got the rabbit. 1 second, let's check the rabbit first.
It's
The rabbit, they drink, but I think everyone ignored them because as much as they look sophisticated, this rabbit person in the corner, they're like... they struggled. They
Pint
really
is the size of it.
Yeah, they struggled with that pint.
you can see the alcohol going straight to the ears.
Yeah. So yes, what would you like to do?
Well, I didn't change what I was gonna do. Instead, I want to try and like make them jump. So I'm just gonna nonchalantly just summon my sword so it goes shing into the floor.
I assume whilst they're holding their pipe.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I guess intimidation. Roll another intimidation check for me.
Okay, that's way better. That is a 24.
You just like, oh no, it's some of this blade and just goes whack into the table. Now rabbits can jump high. And all you just get, 1 minute the rabbit was there. Next, the rabbit is gone. And you don't know how, but the rabbit is no longer there. It's just gone straight through the... And there's now a hole in the ceiling.
Of the tree?
Yeah. Into the next level. Obviously, it's all staired. And you can see above, and then suddenly this head appears of someone else looking down. Like, this, like, mole person just, like, kind of looks down. It's like, what is going on down there? And the rabbit is out of the competition.
Right, so who's in? These two. Aurora.
Wait, which round
And
are
the
we up
tiger.
to?
And
Which
the
round are we
tiger.
up
We're
to?
still on the second round, but he did something before, whilst he had it in his
Okay,
hand.
we've not started
Yeah.
drinking yet,
So-
okay.
Roll your Constitution saving throws.
Who's rolling for the tiger? You rolling for the tiger?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're rolling for Aurora, like yourself.
Oh yeah.
Let him do ground now. 8 in total.
Plus your Constitution.
That was an 18.
18.
Plus
8.
whatever Aurora gets.
18.
Oh, okay.
That's without.
Right, but just... I want to do a thing. Just...
Before anything gets confirmed, you got to do it now.
Okay, well I want to do it as you're drinking.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
yes? I take the biggest puff that I can possibly take on my ciggy and just casually blow it in the direction of the tiger.
Man, you are all hating on this tiger, dude, so much.
Champion, man.
Bragged
Gave
about
us a
being the
reigning
best.
champion.
Yeah, that is true. As you puff the smoke into his face, man's just doing Constitution saving throws. Bullet. You can see he's like drinking it, but his eyes are watering. He's like slightly going red. You can see him twitching, but as he twitches, he kicks out his foot at you. I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
A dex save, okay. Saving throws. Let's do that. 15.
15. You feel the kick glances you, and you shake a little bit, and you know when you get a drink and it goes that slop, and it does go over the edge, but then it slops back in, and you just manage to save it as you carry on
I'm
drinking.
glaring now.
The unfortunate side is our big Goliath friend, for some unknown reason, does not cope well this round, and he unfortunately gets a little bit of backwash as he basically goes back into the... He downed it too fast and did not breathe at the same time. And now, unfortunately...
Do you cover it up? Do you keep drinking it?
You have one chance, a stealth check.
Can I inspiration this?
One chance.
Can I also use
Right,
inspiration?
Write it
what's
out.
my stealth?
You
What's
need
my
to give it to
stealth?
him
What's
in
my
advance.
stealth?
Why did
guys,
you say
You can do
you're
it for the
stealthy
next
guy?
round
Okay.
if you
Because
want.
like we're all
Right.
drinking at the
So,
same
right,
time
so-
as this is happening.
Stealth has a number
But I
5
meant more
next to
for,
it.
like, not
Dexterity
bringing
has a
it back
plus
up
2.
again.
What do I do on this?
No,
So
but it's like
we
we're
stealth.
drinking.
Stealth,
he
you're doing a
kicked
stealth
me.
check.
Well, that's happening.
You're trying to
He's
hide the fact that
You
you
mean
back...
at 5, so it's plus 5.
You're
So
trying to
plus
hide the
5?
fact that you threw up basically back in the cup.
Come on, guys.
Come on. Come on.
14 plus 5, does that mean
19?
19.
So...
Oh,
19 to hide backwash.
You're aware
Yeah,
that
I'm
you
aware.
just threw up into the cup.
I feel like for 1 second the whole mug just turns green and then vanishes.
But you do it such a way that it throws up, and you just carry on drinking until the whole thing is... Now actually, you're going to have to make another Constitution saving throw. You're drinking your own vomit now.
Can I inspiration him now?
No, because not this round, next round. If he survives.
Just have a little bit of tissue.
Oh, did you not get drink over?
Oh no. It's alright.
Do I make a constitution throw for that?
I was gonna say.
That would be a dexterity save to catch him, actually.
Wait on the... What did it land on? Is that like a half and half?
Crooked.
Crooked, roll
Right,
again.
we
All
got-
dice
throw
don't
it.
count.
18! Plus my 3, 21.
It's not your finest hour.
Definitely not.
But then you're like, it's also not my worst. So you just carry on, and as you're drinking the vomit, it is just horrible. It's really horrible. But you manage to get it down just in pure stubbornness, determination to not lose this competition.
Can I also still use intimidation on this? Can I still use that?
I mean, it's
I'm
pretty
gonna say you're
difficult.
pretty
Fully
distracted
Okay,
right now.
okay,
You're
okay.
just trying your best to get through the
I'll
round.
take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I made it through the round.
Poker face.
Yeah, you're trying to concentrate not throwing up, and well, you've already
Sorry.
thrown up. You're just trying to concentrate not throwing up again.
I'll take it
Aurora,
as long as I'm still in.
Is Aurora doing anything?
No, but does she spot what he's trying to...
Roll a perception check, because you're all watching each other. I guess.
11 plus whatever she's got.
No, he rolled pretty
19.
high on that.
Okay, okay. That was two
Oh, that
good
really
rolls in a row there.
Chunky.
Yeah.
Aurora isn't just sort of looking at a hole in the ceiling.
Yeah, doesn't need to do anything this round. Doesn't need to. Well, good. The rabbit is out. We're on to the next round. Pick up your pints. Roll a Constitution saving throw. You can do an inspiration.
I want to do an inspiration check now for this one.
Thank you.
I
Get a point of
want
respect.
to. While drinking, just because I want to mess up you now, I just put my hand on Aura's knee and just go, how about some nice friendly drinks after this? I'm just trying to flirt with her now. Just to distract her so she doesn't drink.
Okay.
You're gonna have to tell me how she reacts to that one.
Yeah. Aurora would probably be up for it, to be fair, but like she
Druid,
said, yeah, druid, cheeky ass hippies in the forest, you know. Roll a persuasion check. And I'll tell you how she reacts to this.
Well, this is going to be fun. 29.
Holy shit!
Expertise on persuasion.
Right, I'm watching you two roleplay this, I'm having no part.
She looks at you and she gives you a cheeky wink and she just goes,
Oh,
only if you could beat me at the drinking.
I've already drunk my
damn.
drink by the time she said that.
there's no escaping that one.
Well,
Not
you
even
don't
with the
know.
inspiration.
Doesn't matter. I've not done it. Doesn't matter.
He's not making it to the next round.
Even with
I'm not
inspiration?
Even with the inspiration?
Not with that one, he's
No, he's done, he's done. Just as you're having this,
Saw that.
just as this flirt is happening, suddenly, comes across through the middle. It kills the moment.
Wait. Can I at least
Aim at the tiger.
aim it at the tiger?
That'd be a dexterity.
Attack roll.
What would that be?
Just a 20, right?
20.
Unarmed strike.
D20?
Yeah, I guess.
Improvise.
Improvised weapon.
Would that be a dexterity based attack, actually?
Constitution.
Yeah, actually, let's do Constitution. Add D20 plus your Constitution modifier.
18 total.
So does Aurora have
I'll allow it. So, even though it still distracts the moment whatsoever, because after you're having this little cheeky banter, suddenly the tiger's also looking at Aurora and suddenly just goes, I will make.
See, I can't use magic to sabotage. I'm like, what are those things do I
The
have?
funny thing is,
It's
despite
deflecting.
the level of
Vomit.
vomit that's
Sheer
coming in,
power.
the tiger doesn't even move. He's just like,
he faced worse before?
yeah. If you can see the stubbornness and determination of this tiger, as he's like,
There's a reason he's the reigning champion.
he's covered in vomit. He's not happy. Do you think he's gonna retire after this year? This is too much. Yeah.
He goes, this has changed since the
Yeah.
usual world is
I
today."
preferred when the druids could do all the spells they wanted in this competition.
Oh, okay, I'm
So
taking
I
my
haven't
money
rolled
off
for Aurora yet,
my...
but
No.
I'm kind of assuming after that she's probably rolling at disadvantage. Well, you tell me.
Because my aim was to flirt and distract her from drinking.
Yeah.
And somebody just throw up.
Yeah.
Violently.
However, you
She's like-
just distracted time.
She's a flirt back.
There was, in a sense, there isn't a huge time limit as long as she still finishes the drink.
Ah,
So
fair.
we will go for another Constitution saving throw to see if you drink it.
Well, on your side.
Yeah, no, that is not...
There you go.
I got
You
17.
did say what was it?
Oh.
Nat one.
Come on.
I got 17.
Yeah, you're
I
too
like-
distracted, and then suddenly you hit time. Aurora didn't even try.
She's just in shock.
Yeah, just like after flirting and then throw up, and then that only leaves us with 2 left.
Ooh!
The tiger, covered in vomit, looks at you.
That's got to give him a minus on his constitution.
I just give him.
That's only related to any charisma.
I think that's
checks
giving
now
us a
on
minus to everyone in this close vicinity.
I'm giving him a solid nod now. That's like, this
However,
is respect. Just at this point.
I want to just see something.
It's gonna kick me against the evil.
That counts as a distraction for one round. Coronos waves his hand, and the vomit just goes and disappears.
Ooh.
Yeah. Equals. Raise
I imagine
drinks.
he's now committed. He's like,
Yeah.
I am winning this.
I am. Yeah. He's gonna take. He's betting some money on himself. So he's like, I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna get my own tree house down the road. And you never fuckers are ever gonna see me again. Roll your d20.
18.
The tiger is gonna straight up headbutt you in the face.
There isn't no violent actions as a rule.
No maiming or killing.
Maiming or killing.
Violent
There's
is
Target
allowed.
your name?
He's gonna straight up headbutt you. Does a 16 hit?
Question: do I have my spells back? Because I get mine back on a short rest.
I'd say you would have had the short.
Shield.
Okay.
Plus 5.
So as he comes in, you see the motion. You think he's swaying. You think he's about to conk out a little bit, but he just goes. What? But and then it reverbs as it goes. Bang! I'm gonna see if he spills his drink. I don't know what this guy is on, but his like stone stance as he backs up, and he kind of. There's a slight blood coming out of his forehead, and he kind of nods his respect at you. Is there anything you're gonna do?
Well, I just want to make it look like he's really, like to him, that he's really hurt himself. So, I'm gonna cast Blur.
Cast Blur.
Concentration for up to 1 minute. Your body becomes blurred, shifting, wavering to all who can see you. For the duration, any creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. So I just want to make it look like he's getting like
drunk.
yeah, make it look like he is getting drunk, like tipsy.
How many does that affect?
Everyone.
Everyone, suddenly, just
Everyone
all
that sees
Yeah.
Morgana?
Morgan.
Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan.
Although some of you haven't been drinking, so you clearly are aware this is spellcasting going on
That was
right
just
here.
one blurry puff.
Yeah, just one blurry person. Just like everyone else is fine.
Fucking with him.
He does look, and at first you see his eyes twitch. Like he looks at his drink, looks back, but he still carries on drinking. What did you roll for your Constitution saving throw for the drink?
It was 18.
Oh yeah, we both rolled the same. So, as you both put down, Insurodos goes, well, it's on. I'm gonna have to bring out the special brew. And you see him come around, turn. There's this casket that has just been padlocked this whole time, and he brings out this key, unlocks this padlock, and you see him pour this red amber ale. Just starts coming out. This is the strongest ale we have. One of you is gonna be asleep for the rest of the night.
There.
Or both. Who knows? We'll see. Take a drink. There will be no disruptions this round. This is the final drink. This is a powerful drink. You need your full concentration, otherwise you might die from this drink.
Oh,
So,
As he says that, I'm ending my concentration then on my spell.
yeah.
Healer! Be on standby.
The healer is ready.
And there's plenty of healers in this room.
Like 90% of them are healers.
Even now, even beforehand, one has put their hand on your shoulder and you actually feel okay now.
How many people are like just around us like now?
There's a
just
good
watching?
crowd. We've got a good like 10, 15 people around, all shouting, all going a bit wild now. Except the people who've lost money are like swearing and cursing, saying weird things. And...
Fuck you too!
Right, roll your Constitution saving throw.
She wouldn't like a bit. The garlic.
Oh, yeah, go.
5!
Oh, God!
You both look at each other. You both drink, and actually, it's probably one of the nicest ales that you've ever tasted. However, you know, like as the sun goes down and it slowly gets darker, like your eyes, you don't know why, but it's just getting dark as it starts going this. As it hits the bottom, you take one look at the tiger. He looks at you, and you both just go. As the tiger also collapses. And Serrano just goes, well, nobody won! Hey, well done, everyone! And a big round of applause as you are now contact for the night. So you will come to in a little bit as the druids are now spending some time healing
Hell
you
of a
up.
hangover.
But yes, you are now. You have passed out. You and the tiger both passed out because I also rolled a 5. I rolled an 18 to with you, and I also rolled a 5.
So if no one won,
I rolled a 3
do I
plus 2.
still lose my money on the bet I made on myself?
Yes, all bets are taken. No refund. No, even the Weasmax. No refunds, and he just runs off into the corner. Anyway, time for arm wrestling, and I will be competing myself, not in my full form though, so it's okay. And you see him; he literally physically shrinks, and he's all about the same size as everyone else. As Serranos also goes and sits at the table. The tiger who would normally compete in the arm wrestling is still recovering with you. You've both been dragged to a corner essentially.
We're like slumped on each other.
And there's a couple of druids just kind of like doing healing spells in the corner.
Could be a draw.
Anyway, arm wrestling. Who's coming for the arm wrestling? Just the one.
Just the.
Yeah, and I've got a question.
Mm-hmm.
One of my features as a Goliath is that I can lift, drag, push, and carry weight as if I'm one size larger. Does that mean I can double all my rolls?
Counts as a large creature for the purposes of these.
Because that's technically...
The funny thing is, when Serrano says he will take part in the arm wrestling competition, those who would walk forward to be part of the arm wrestling competition all take a step back. And there's only you who stepped forward.
Oh, come on, if I'm going to win anything, it's got to be this, right? If I'm going to go for anything.
Avatar of a god.
I know it's a god, but this
Like,
is my
I like
best
to
bet.
imagine that Freya had started to take off stuff forward, saw that Vance was taking steps, she was like, oh no!
I also would have thought that, throwing the knives and stuff would have been my strong point, but I completely botched that on the very first move of the game, so...
Yeah, the first battle.
Lobbing axes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It seems like it's me and you.
Alright, let's do this.
You both sit down on these wood stump chairs, the wood stump table. And he puts his arm out, and you could just see the muscles just flex on this guy. And you're like, even you are pretty impressed with the physique of this.
I imagine we both look like... Has anyone seen that meme with Arnold Schwarzenegger and the other dude where they hold
Yeah, pretty much.
in the vein?
Yeah, this is like...
I was thinking more the Full Metal Alchemist handshake of the two muscle men.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, God, yeah. Yes,
I think that one is
absolutely.
more apt to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll a strength check. You got a very high modifier on this guy.
Strength. Let me just look for strength. Okay. Because if I beat a god, I'm bragging about this the entire game.
Yeah, this, by the way. That's what we-
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was
Yeah, brilliant.
Yes.
Although instead of the blood, it's just vomit.
13 in total.
Even you know this is going to be a challenge. Like, you are a cocky son of a bitch,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
at the same time, even you can recognise you may have bit off this more than you chew, because as soon as it starts, he suddenly just goes, "Vroom," and you manage just to save it at the bottom. Roll another strength check.
Oh, well, I was gonna... Okay.
Well, unless you want to do something.
Can I do anything?
No one's stopping you.
Well, I would try and intimidate. But
Oh, you know what you need to do.
Hold on. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, literally, the guy here.
This is a strength check,
You're
right?
starting to come to now.
This is a strength
No,
check,
I
right?
don't even know that. I was talking
You
to
get
myself,
advantage
trying to
on
get the skill
this.
drink.
You're talking to yourself, yeah.
What?
Rage.
Can I rage?
For the second round, yes. I will allow that, and I will allow that to have a +2 modifier to it. Oh, the advantage.
You get advantage to
Yeah.
all strength checks when
You
you're
would
raging.
get advantage, yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
like in a
I'll let
Dragon
you
Ball when he
guys
took the
tell me
Super
what
Saiyan
I'm
in the
making.
corner.
As soon as it
You
gets,
just roll the same roll
As soon
twice,
as you get
and
low-
you take the higher number.
you're like, I am not going down with a fight, and yes, you suddenly just go, "Ah!" You just start screaming, and we're in a quite small room, so everyone, this is drowning out your music all of a sudden. Even the mice who are playing with you are like, we need to whack this up, we need to go turbo, and you all start playing louder.
Faster.
It is getting
Right.
deafening in this room. Rather than just balancing the sound, the musicians went, fuck this, we are going to be the loud ones here.
So I add my
Play
strength
that
modifier.
same
Yeah,
song.
and then do I add...
So the advantage is you roll twice to take the high number, basically.
Okay, so it's 22 in total.
You do start to pull it back. And even Serenus just go,
Fuck.
fucking hell. Yeah, just like, Jesus, mortal.
Is there
Roll-
any chance I can just stare at him without my face even moving? It probably is, in the inside.
He's down there.
This is probably... You've moved.
You've got as
You've,
great as my
you've
hair.
moved boulders. You've done a lot of strength shit in your life.
Uh-huh.
But this actually might be the strongest
It's
thing.
led to this moment.
Yeah.
Now, this is
You're
the
like,
moment.
this might be the strongest thing that you've ever had to, well, essentially push against, I guess. Right, roll another strength check.
Okay.
You're not fully at the middle. You're just before it.
This is again roll 2 and pick a high number.
4. Right,
What
8 is
what
my
was
top
the
part.
high number?
Can I? So my savage attacker allows me to re-roll one melee weapon. Technically, a fist is a melee weapon. Can I re-roll again?
No. I like it. I
Like
like
forever.
it. I like it. But no, we're not attacking. We're doing skill checks here.
All right, fine. That makes it a 8 was my 13.
13. Somehow, I think he was just caught by surprise, and it's very rare to catch a god by surprise. You managed all your effort to pull it to the middle, and you can see your veins are popping. Like he's not even breaking a sweat really. He's just holding his arm there, and he's surprised, but he doesn't look that concerned.
But I'm still in. I'm not looking. Why did I get to put a bet on this one? I want to put a bet on this one.
If I was awake a little bit earlier.
Seven. What was my other roll?
I didn't see the other one, but it
I
was
don't think
definitely
it was
still
much
single
better than
number.
that. It wasn't much better than
I think it was a
that,
4, so it would have been.
Yeah, absolute most, that was a 9.
Serenus just goes, "Well, this has been a surprise." Fuck! And just slams it down on the table. It was like, not bad. That's the longest anyone's actually gone against me.
Worth a go.
I think you should do it again with your good arm.
Your arm aches the fuck. Like you're aching so much in that arm. It's like you pulled a muscle. You have to massage it essentially to go along. Well, anyway, I won't do the next competition. It wouldn't be fair. Throwing daggers. Anyone? Partake. Come on.
It's not my specialty.
Doesn't matter.
That's just shit.
Did you not see the rabbit in the drinking competition? Or the wolf?
They just pull from that.
Yeah, just now the rabbit falls down through a hole. How many layers did he go through? That's right, we
He
have
comes
others.
back with a degree in.
We have druids. They can easily fix that up. Even now, druids are like mending the floor.
But they already mended it, and I was broken again.
Literally. Are you joining in the?
No, I'm good with the music.
Okay, all right. Moss is like, come my friend.
I go over.
Have a bit of fun for once.
If I woken up, I'm just helping
You're
myself.
perched up now.
I was gonna say I'm helping the tiger up, and we're just gonna watch.
Like both of you are like been laid next to each other, but you do not have the physical capabilities of standing up here. You are just like lying there, decrepit, and just like
You see?
as if you've been binge drinking for 5 days and somehow managed to survive.
Only 5 days?
You two are just like there, just like watching in the distance, and things are still blurry. It's coming in and out of focus, in and out of focus. Right, simple rules. Those who get the most to the middle of the target wins. And we'll do 3 rounds. The lowest will get knocked out. Please come forward. So, who would like to begin?
Me!
Come forward. Roll a attack.
It's me, dexterity.
Yes.
You are taking part in this.
Wham! Straight into the middle. And there's a gasp goes around the whole room as everyone was They didn't expect much. You know, you're used to it. Halfling comes up there. Everyone thinks the halfling isn't going to be able to do this, and you just go straight into the middle, and everyone's like, "Woo!" Anyway, who's next?
I'll take a step forward.
Hi. Yes. Go for it.
Very clearly looks like I don't want to be here doing this.
You've been forced by the gods, essentially.
And Moss, out of everyone.
Dexterity based. 21.
You
This
don't
is,
like.
I shock myself here.
Even as you throw it, like there's a whoo as you throw it, because you're surprised as it just goes perfectly next to Freya's. And they're like, you'd think they were the same blade. They were that close.
I do think they are the same blade.
Moss just goes, ooh, I didn't expect this. Where did this come from?
I'm not entirely sure myself.
Just shot.
Start rolling on the table. The floor is not the one.
It can't
So nat
be.
2.
You're too drunk, you stab yourself.
It's like, yeah, five in total.
You've been through a lot tonight.
You can add your proficiency modifier as well.
What is
Yeah,
that?
you used your bad arm.
Well, I don't think it's. I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
it's
so
It'll
that.
be your dexterity plus 3 as well.
Yeah, so it's still not gonna be enough. You've thrown up.
So you actually
You swallowed your throw up.
Yeah.
Your arm aches from arm wrestling a god.
Proficiency of 3.
You just don't even have the strength in the
proficiency-
arm. You just kind of
It'd be an
flick,
attack roll
and
with
everyone
dexterity
just goes.
plus
You miss the
You're the
board.
best
You are
forward.
more towards the crowd as you kind of flick it around rather than forward, and then you just as everyone dodges this blade flying through the air. Unfortunately, you're automatically out of the game.
Alright.
For the safety of everyone else.
Anybody else competing with this one?
Just you two. And
Oh,
Moss.
is it
Oh,
just-
and Moss.
And
And
Moss,
Moss
yeah,
comes
Moss.
forward.
Come on, Moss.
I've got this.
It's not as close, but it's close enough. It's on the board. That's all that matters.
Well, someone's already out of the competition.
That's what I mean.
I don't need to have the throw because I'm better than the Goliath.
Yeah. I'm better than shit.
All the things I should be good at. I'm just like,
You
He
are.
can't drink, he can't throw,
You are
he can't
sitting.
even
You are
fucking
sitting
answer
in the
questions.
corner, pretty dejected
I'm
about
sulking.
it.
in real life and in game.
Let's go on to the next
You're
round.
sulking next to
Daggers
two
are collected.
drunks.
They're given back to you. You may begin again.
That makes it
21.
21 again.
Because you get plus 7 to his dexterity.
Everyone still surprised. It's like you were born to do this. Two
Turns out,
times
by
in
the
a
way,
row.
she actually got 24 last time. She
Oh.
didn't add a proficiency modifier.
And anything with a target, I mean,
Yeah,
That's one
true. And yourself?
she feels connected to this target.
You know what they should do? They should put an apple on their head.
It's an at 20!
Hey!
25 total!
They're going to be speaking about this for generations. As the blade sails through the air, and you know in the movies where they always do these competitions and it ends on it goes onto the edge of a thing. It's like perfect line. It's like embedded into your dagger, into the board. And
How the fuck?
Moss literally is like,
Since when?
Regaining a little bit of the sort of the fun that I used to have hanging out with him as a kid. I just sort of, one finger just sort of pushes his mouth closed. Just like
Well, this is gonna be.
I just give him one of those
difficult.
smile, a really weak smile and just walk past.
He's gonna get another nat 20 and I'm gonna be out.
Moss picks up his dagger.
I'm just gonna forfeit. This is pointless.
And just like he just hands his dagger to Soronos and just walks and grabs a drink. It's just you two. Let's go for the next round.
I shout across to this one. I'm like, "Come on, tiny balls, Natcher!"
Is it too late to place a bet?
Are you inspiring?
I'm inspired.
You've been
Oh, I've
inspired.
been inspired.
Is it too late to place a bet on this? On
Yeah.
the last round?
I didn't realise there was bets again. I'm just too busy enjoying the music.
I just completely forgot to answer myself, but.
That's bad.
Well, I've got to roll better than that. That's not
Bad.
hard.
What does inspiration give me?
Have you got inspiration?
Yeah, just yeah.
Yeah.
What it says on the dice thing on your-
1d6, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, 1d6, yeah.
No,
I did-
it's a d8 now.
Level 5.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
D8.
Oh.
That is the 8. Wait, let's see it. No, sorry. That was the 8. What was one you had?
Is your... Oh, yeah.
15.
It,
gotta be-
it's not the centre. In fact, you're a little bit disappointed. You're like, oh, I should have got 3 in a row there.
I tried to do a 12.
Yeah.
Kind of
I
staggered.
think it was honestly the shock of my good throw last round.
But it's close.
Yours,
It is close to the centre, just not quite the
I couldn't
centre.
have
So I
much
have
worse.
I have a +5 modifier. I literally just have to roll above a 10. I've got a 50-50 chance of this going in my favour. It's now going to be a nat 1. Oh,
Hey!
5.
We both rolled a 5.
But yours is much better because you had the inspiration and you had everything else. So,
It
so
was-
for me that is a 10.
It is super close. Very, very close. However, by the breath of a hair, you have won. And the cheers go up. They're still cheering for yourself because you did some amazing work. Surprised that
Shocked.
it was both you two who ended up in the
Disappointing
final.
ending.
Yeah, I know. However, you are handed a bag of 100 gold pieces.
Yay! I got my money back.
Me and Tiger didn't get anything for drawing, did we?
I should have put down a busking hat. Shit.
And with that, the festivities start to die down and people go to their own tables and start drinking. Now you can choose to carry on talking for the night, or you can go to sleep for the night. However, Monsters come over to you and sits you down and has drinks with you. So, what is everyone going to do? There is room set up for you for the night.
I mean, I'm still kind of winding down the plane at the minute. Can I don't know, do I see anything interesting in the room?
Well, you still got the individuals we've mentioned so far,
Yeah.
a couple of other people. There's no one, obviously, anyone else knows here, so there's just people you can talk to for information. You obviously go to Norwich. The only, I'd say, yourself has probably been to Norwich before, just travelling.
Kind of wandering everywhere.
You probably would, but you're most likely to avoid it. You're more likely probably to go to the towns and villages nearby.
I actually did write down, because I was working out my route from where I would have been to there. I thought it would have gone through Norwich, and I
Yeah,
actually
maybe.
wrote down some that I didn't enjoy my time there.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'm going to bed.
So sort of writing
Yeah, the Goliath doesn't even say a word, he just sulks and goes off to the bed chambers and the trees. Now it's up to you if you want to go talk to people. Obviously Seronis is there, can answer any questions, or you can talk amongst yourselves and get to know each other better.
Once I've sobered up,
You're back up now.
I'm going to find Aurora.
You're gonna go.
Hey!
She said yes anyway.
She said all I have to do was beat her.
Well, you go find Aurora. She sees you, and I'll be honest, you're pretty much staggering. You're looking like you're looking like an 8-year-old man who's struggling to walk. Yeah, there's you go. She just starts laughing at you and just like,
I'm stuck in a conversation with this photo.
Oh,
It
yeah.
takes like half an hour to say a single sentence.
"Are you okay?"
I've been better. I've also been worse. No, it's up to you. Don't have to do a night.
Oh, yes.
Also, I wasn't going to sleep with you. If that's what you were thinking.
Should I be offended?
Wow.
Never mind, you didn't need your
I
help.
I think he's beyond my help.
I'm going to sleep on the first night.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, but I think perhaps you should go to bed.
I always find stuff to see.
You look
I
like
feel like he's falling asleep on the stairs.
you look like a 3-year-old kitten could push you over.
No, that's him. Quite the tiger.
I thought you were pointing at me.
Are you next to the tiger?
No, I go
Can you
now.
roll a dexterity saving throw for me?
Please tell me she's just summoned a kitten.
Dexterity save. 3, but that one so.
She just like as soon as you say that, she just goes and you just go and fall flat on your ass again.
Oh, okay. Now I feel definitely better.
Maybe be less rude next time, and she just walks off.
I was trying to
Yeah. I could probably do with like a little bit more
that was
downbeat.
definitely me trying.
You want downbeat music
Downbeat.
now, do you?
Definitely me trying.
I'm just keeping the tone.
Oh, this floor is comfy.
Because I just shot all of that and that was cringy as fuck, so I'm changing the tempo.
I'm a character with negative charisma, and I knew that was bad.
Remember, I'm a bitch.
Is anyone else having a conversation, or are you kind of winding down now?
I mean, I'm assuming if I'm talking with Moss, that's at least 3 hours of my night gone.
Yeah, probably. That is your night, pretty much. Monsters come over and goes, "Oh, have you seen any of our other friends? It is difficult to see each other nowadays. We went to different tribes."
Yes, Laurel I haven't seen since we were much younger. It's been, gosh, over 15 years.
Similar for me.
I'm just trying to remember the names of the other one that I'm trying to remember the name of.
Moss?
Who came up with these names? No, Laurel's the one I'm already talking about. There was Laurel, there was Moss. I've got a couple others or something, but I'm trying to remember specifically the other one that was in the shadow.
Oh, I do not have that written right down.
You wouldn't know this.
No, I know. You're shouting characters' names and back.
True. I think it was just Moss and Laurel that I was shouting.
Yeah, I got it here. I'll bring it up. Moss does hold the side of your face, and he's looking intently into your eyes.
Trying my best to avoid what I contact.
You can see you're not. You're trying to look away from
It's more of just a downward sort of shame almost.
it. You have Alenda.
Oleander.
Oleander.
Ollie, that's the one I was trying to remember.
Oh yeah, Ollie.
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 Oleander, which is another poisonous plant, by the way.
And he is holding your side of the face. You've changed.
Haven't we all over the years?
No. You've changed.
I would rather not talk about it right now.
You know I'm always here if you need me.
Which is why I so apprehensive to come back. It would be painful to see someone I used to be so close with.
Our bodies may change, but as long as our hearts do not.
What's left of mine is still intact.
That's all I need to know. As I say, I will always be here.
I've taken a sip from my glass.
Anywho, let's catch up. Tell me of your travels. And you'll just.
I begin to just tell him about my
General
work with the church.
conversation. I assume, unless anyone else has conversations.
No, Freya's just been vibing with Kit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was say, I'm just gonna hang in and chill in, seeing if anybody wants to come and approach me.
More. The minor arc.
I haven't gotten back up. Like,
I'm used to sleeping on
I'm like-
the floor in the corner.
not quite.
As you
I'm
know,
like,
you're carried to bed because you
I
literally
probably-
can't get back up after
I will
that.
say I will walk over on my way past before I sort of get to corner and things. And I'm just going to do a cure wounds in the hopes that will help with some of the headache.
Generally speaking, yeah, you feel you're good. It gives you enough alleviation to stand up and basically waddle to your bed.
let's go. Thank you. Rub my head and go. Probably deserve that.
Walk off muttering something about not being a good healer.
As the
Sorry,
night
that's out of character.
As the night ends, you all get a good long rest. Spells are returned to you. It is the next day, and you smell the lovely smell of a vegan breakfast, as you are within the Earth tribe. So,
I'm assuming there's going to be a good amount of mushrooms being cooked.
oh yeah, lots and lots of mushrooms. You're even advised not to try some of the mushroom brews that they are making right now, otherwise you won't make it out of the forest today.
Cool.
As you sit down at breakfast, Serrano's just say, so have you decided which route you're taking today?
I think we did say we did decide we're going to go past Cortana. Yeah.
We're going overland.
You're going over land. And then he just kind of points which way out the forest, and Aurora just come up and goes, are you all leaving soon then? She's not even looking.
I'm like holding my head.
You're still feeling rough.
Oh yeah.
You're like
It's a
super
bit
rough.
hangover.
You are giving some of the drinks they do give you do really revitalize you, so you are feeling a lot better. You're feeling at least you could travel today.
That was like, yeah, hangover.
I will guide you, if you're ready, I will guide you to the portal.
Oh, here.
Can I keep some of this breakfast for later? Can I have some extra?
Yeah, we will give you travelling supplies as well. And some come past and they give you all nibbles and that. A travel pack. You all get little travel bags.
Do I get a special tobacco pouch? Because this is something I was going to ask you about actually, is how much I have. Because I can't just have an unlimited supply.
No, you can't. You are right. You will have to buy and get
Yeah, it's going to...
Oh, you want some Druid leaf, do you?
Is that what we're calling it now?
That does not. Immediately the mention of Druid leaf, how many just.
We don't really have normal smoking plant here. We have Druid leaf, which is fine. You're more than welcome. We can give you some supplies. How many do you normally smoke a day?
Probably close to 20.
Like, Aurora's eyes are going,
Packs.
Yeah, of the normal.
I will say that also Amanita's just like. There's another funeral 3 weeks in the line.
with this Druid leaf, I would advise max 3 a day.
Okay, can I mix it?
Half and half.
You can try.
Cool.
I wouldn't advise it, but you can try. Science. You're given a small pouch. He says, if you were to smoke 3 a day, that will last you 10 days.
After hangover, say, do you have any dry petals, like flower petals, or
Yeah, sure.
ashes from bonfires I could borrow?
Maybe not so much ashes, we probably have a lit, but we use them ourselves, and we don't have many fires. But the dried leaves, yes. And like, you get Golaith a little bag of dried leaves. Are you all ready to be taken to the portal?
You keep
I've just
saying
prepared my spells for the day, yes.
you keep saying this word.
Portal.
Yes.
The
We
one
came in through a portal.
The one you came through to get.
You can't.
I don't think you said portal when we came in. So
Yeah, there was
like,
definitely a portal we talked about.
Yes.
I'm from a track on the
When we were in the forest, and then Aurora came. It was Aurora, wasn't it?
There was a
They
forest
came
and then
through,
suddenly there was a city.
And then there was a big glowy thing, and then we all went through the glowy thing. I went with that one.
She guides you towards the portal. And she doesn't walk through with you, she just gestures toward the portal. I can say for most part, it was lovely to meet you.
Shame about circumstances.
For the most part.
She doesn't even look at you.
I deserve that.
And so, I assume you're walking through the portal?
Hold on, shit.
I just kind of whisper to Freya, I was like, you gotta work on your flirting skills.
Or Morgan?
Freya, Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freya.
Oh,
Freya.
no, not that Freya. Yeah, no,
No,
I got
I
the-
keep
Morgan, thank you, yeah.
Yeah.
Vance,
Just-
Kit, Freya, Morgan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just before they leave, Aurora puts her hand on your shoulder. The rest will walk through. And just says, "You're the reason the Baku changed."
I feared as much.
That's what my father said. He wanted me
To come back this way, I in fear of causing problems like this. Only came at the request of Mercutio.
I understand. You shouldn't, even if you come past this way again, they shouldn't attack you next time.
No, you
No,
walked
you've
on
already
the
just
portal.
walked.
Okay.
You just walk
I'm
through the
too busy
portal.
with
La la la.
So
la,
I'm
la,
actually
la,
already reading
la,
in
la,
my
la.
character diary.
Give you a
I
pat on the
feel I
shoulder.
was the reason they did this.
Yeah, yeah.
Any pointers?
It's okay. Luckily, no harm was done.
But it could have been.
I guess go.
But do realise that may affect other things down the road.
Don't think I'm not aware of this. If you think I'm happy with my situation, you're clearly mistaken. That's what I do.
I will do. Good luck.
I just
As you pass
straight
through
out the portal.
As you pass through the portal, again, it just
It's like really deep conversation then. That stupid ass noise.
as you pass through the portal,
Got me too serious.
you're back in the horrible, dark-looking forest again. And I assume you're all going to be making your way through the plains, yeah? Who is going to be leading the group?
It's gonna be me or you.
I was gonna say you're the map.
You're the map.
I guess, yeah, with hangover.
Mild meta discussion.
I,
What is your survival skill?
Is there any chance I can just lift the halfling onto my shoulder?
Yay!
The halfling is going to want this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just I have some more.
Survival, I
Please.
have
Unfortunately,
a +5 to my survival.
I've got a +4, so I think you should lead.
Yeah.
Roll a survival check,
I
for me,
will
please.
lead.
So
I was going to
But-
pour me a drink.
I will
Oh, right,
lead.
yeah.
But I will ask.
Oh.
Any characters' names? Slowly then I will ask Amanita for any advice from the surrounding area since from
I
my
will be able to
inspection
advise
you're very
Yeah, you can
familiar with the
advise.
I
area.
will help point out the local area.
That's good because I was that one.
I'm on the Goliath shoulders just pointing at interesting things.
So 20.
Advantage.
Stop 20.
You make a good way out of the forest. You know, you're actually going at good speed. Mainly because probably the halfling is on the Goliath shoulder, so
I'm gonna-
that does help for speed as well.
Regret this, but I'm gonna light up one of the druids.
I will say, by the way, that the halfling is actually probably faster than most of the party because monk.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Actual walking speed of 35, same as me.
Yeah,
takes her a lot
but
more-
piggyback rides.
Yeah, there's just a lot more steps, essentially.
Yeah, just
Imagine you like road runner where you can't actually see your legs.
yeah.
To be fair, if you dashed and then used a key point to dash again, you
Close
could.
combat.
Yeah.
For the first like
I
hour, you
would
can
like
your head
you
waiting.
to roll a Constitution saving throw with the Druid leaf.
Shit. Okay.
I'm completely improvising
carrying
whatever
him
the
as
rolls
well?
here.
I can send you my list of random fantasy drugs if you want it.
Constitution.
I've got some.
I'll send you mine just for extras.
There's still a D20, right? What do I need to do it with?
D20 Constitution saving throw. So,
Magic druids.
Ah, Constitution.
Plus
1
2.
plus 2. Okay. That's not too bad, right? Oh, that's a D20. Oh,
What's
this
it?
is gonna be good. 17.
Get
17.
them with me.
Yeah.
You feel a slight buzz. Like a slight. You're like, everything around you just feels a bit. You feel like this isn't the full strength you could have got, but you feel like you feel chiller than you normally would.
Is this mixed or is this?
No, it's just you're just straight up smoking that leaf right now, aren't you? You
Yeah.
didn't mix it.
No, I didn't mix it.
You just straight up smoking the leaf, and actually you're pretty chilled. You think this is actually quite nice. You're like, I'm not seeing what the fuss about. Why I only have to have 3.
Yeah.
Where's the wind direction going? Where is Kit standing in proximity to the rest of us?
I see that.
Well, you two are leading, shall we
yeah, I was
say?
gonna say.
Probably the Goliaths are out behind, and you're probably.
I'm
I
probably
guess,
side by side with you-ish.
The wind is going north right now, so yes, it is all blowing. You can smell. It's like the smell of weed coming your way. Essentially, it's like you can all smell Kit smoking behind you. In fact, you're getting a proper waft
I was gonna say you're
up
right
and
up
high.
there.
You know. It's,
Really? 3 minutes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Honestly, having grown up with the druids, this is about average.
So my character's never tried this before, but in the case of new friendships and bonding, can I just try it?
Yeah, come on.
Make a Constitution
I thought you were
saving.
gonna say something.
You know the
Okay.
big
More better
high
than
up.
you did earlier.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
rolls have not been good tonight, so.
On the table.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Seven.
Out of interest, I want to see.
This is fixed, isn't it? Where's the weight?
No, I was
I
Seven
think we need to
total.
give you different
You
dice
had
in a
me
minute.
roll for you earlier and I got an 18. I just want to see what happens.
Kit has got a much higher.
Fuck you.
17.
Fuck you.
It's just you. It's just you can't roll.
You're cursed.
I tend to have bad rolling days though. When we
So-
we play like
For Kit, who just gave the split, essentially to
Like, no.
to Vance.
Seven's not awful. Seven's not awful.
Seven's pretty
He
fucking
takes
bad.
because he's never done it before. He has no idea how to actually smoke.
Oh dear.
So he just goes. And there's a moment, and you take a step back. Yeah, literally. There's no cigarette left. He just went, and it's all gone. It's all, and you see his eyes. They just suddenly just go. They go up into his head a little bit, and then he goes, and this massive smoke cloud comes out. You are high as a kite off that one pub.
Seeing this happen, actually prepared a spell for this today.
Can we roll to see if I at least enjoy it or dislike it?
Is it a good trip or
Well,
a bad
let's,
trip?
let's,
Is it a
let's,
good trip or bad trip? Yeah.
let's see how this goes to begin with, shall we?
I-
That you are now considered, your condition is high as fuck.
I know.
I'm just sort of holding on to your collar.
What?
Okay.
He is
I'm
swaying.
feeling bad.
He is swaying.
I'm
I'm,
just
I'm all of a sudden no longer green, I'm white. I'm paler than you are.
I'm saying, going, you okay?
I'm going to go up and just sort of massive sigh.
No, go away, this is fun.
The world is slow to you, man. Even walking up to you, it looks like it's
Hand
taken a good 5 minutes to walk to you.
Against your shoulder.
Please let this be a capture.
No, I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration, which does cure poison, so I'm hoping this helps.
As soon as holds a lesser restoration to you, your mind clears and everything goes. It's like when it's all gone in slow motion and then it goes. And everything goes back to normal all of a sudden.
It just cost me a second level spell.
Hopefully you won't need it.
It's alright, I've still got another 3. 2. Still got
and
another 2.
you're back to normal, yeah.
Alright.
But unfortunately, your cigarette is completely.
I'm afraid I
I'm
can't
okay
fix
with
that.
I do apologise, I will be locating more of that, and I'll give you some of mine.
I think the main place you're going to buy Druid leaf is probably back from Druids.
Alright, 180. Back.
Yeah, just to
How
get
far we
drugs.
gone, quick? How far we gone?
You're already about a good 30 minutes away.
Oh, wait. Gonna buy that 2-hour horse of yours.
Just going to keep leading us
2-hour horses.
Is it? Oh, you want 2 hours?
for one person.
Can you imagine a Goliath turning up going, just asking for a friend, you haven't got any more of that?
I'm turning back up, riding a druid. Oh,
I just love that. The horse is me.
Sorry, that horse. The horse is me.
Iron Man.
That's a shirt.
Yeah, despite everything, I can actually wild shape, guys.
Oh,
I haven't used it yet.
That's
Oh
hilarious.
my god, I've just realised something insanely cool I can do later in the game.
Oh no.
That's so cool. That's so funny.
I cannot wait to do it.
As you are stumbling
Holy-
and making your journey, you can see the Broads next to you, series of rivers, man-made, before the cataclysm. And you see some boats just travelling up and down the water. People in canoes. Just up and down. As you start travelling and walking further down, let me just do a quick check. Where the fuck's my D20 gone? As you start making, we're going to say half the day has passed already. As you start making your way, you see various other people walking towards Norwich. It is the capital of the Republic. And most of the land for the Republic is farmland. You see lots of people toiling on the farm. You see various groups, and for some of you, you know the big games are happening in the Republic right now. So you see, especially this side, a lot of monarchy groups. Occasional monarchy soldiers in their Roman gear. Monarchy is based off the Roman Empire, so their soldiers are dressed in Roman uniforms. Travelling. You see a couple of other groups, some clansmen from a distance as well. They seem to be coming towards the games. And obviously from the old government, who are wearing, to what your group thinks, odd clothing. Even though it's clothing for us, normal. Yeah. They're wearing stuff from the pre-cataclysm as I want you all to roll a perception
Why
check.
does that one have
I was also going to say
a cat on
on.
its shirt
Oh?
saying hang in there? I don't understand that shirt. You said normal clothes, I was like,
Oh,
hang
normal
in there,
clothes, yeah,
shirt.
yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
So
just
I don't get that.
wearing t-shirts and one's got like a
Jeez.
band t-shirt going on. Just,
Yeah.
So as we've been walking, I've.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
So what are we rolling?
That is
Are you
a
getting him to roll for you?
Yeah.
perception of 23.
A
20.
perception.
This is where I actually come into my own.
Okay, then,
Perception
and then
is
it's
good.
perception. Wait, what was it? Perception.
Yeah, as we-
Freya is just stop pointing at shiny things. She's like,
And
that's
then
not
we
all.
just make sure we add the number next.
As we've been walking,
Yes.
I've put my hood up and tucked my tail
Just gonna go for a
away. Just especially since there's monarchy people walking past, so that at a glance, the only thing you'd really see would be my paws.
Fair?
It's a perception. Oh, that shit's in that one.
You were as soon as you saw monarchy people.
So low.
Yeah,
You
that's
saw,
it.
as soon as you saw monarchy people, you were trying to not.
I will say to try and help with things as well. As soon as I see people from from other areas, knowing the Republic is much more accepting of things and seeing like immediately monarchy things, the Druid staff that I carry with me, my father's old staff, I'm carrying that openly, so it looks Druidic.
For all
The
of you
Druids
here,
get that free movement,
yeah,
essentially.
druids have free movement. But for all you here, you know the Republic is a safe place generally for all races. Yes,
so.
the monarchy is coming towards the games, but there's a peace treaty. It's fragile, but there's a high chance they wouldn't want to break the peace anyway. So you've got a high confidence that.
It's just that little extra is
Yeah.
carrying that staff openly.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And will I just make it more visible on my back because I'm actually carrying my parasol on. It's the entire time. Falling apart,
As you-
mycelium covered.
As you come across a rise and a hill,
I was a 19 by the way.
19. Is that overall?
Oh,
Yeah, and yours was.
23.
You're more looking at this one who's just gone full like bent over and just
Freya's
kind of
still
like.
like, I am so tall right now.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're up.
Holy shit.
Vantage point, but only great if you're actually looking at anything other than the things you're not.
As you come over the hill, you notice it first. You hear the sounds of battle, and you can see in the distance a carriage being attacked by a giant and a group of orcs. You hear the sounds of clashing battles. You see soldiers fighting. You can't quite make out from this distance who they're fighting for. However, looks like they're in desperate need of.
So you notice that, and I noticed it very shortly afterwards.
Yeah, shortly after, you notice. You all start to notice. You're too distracted, and
Wait, so
Kit's not
where-
even
where-
bothering to look.
Well, we were just coming to Norwich.
No, you're not into Norwich. You're still walking.
Oh, we're still walking. Okay.
Yeah, it's like
But we've just seen a cart being attacked by
outside the
orcs and
gate,
giants.
basically.
Just one giant.
Or just one giant, and the orcs might actually be the.
How far away are they?
Oh, sorry, not orcs. Gnolls.
Oh, okay.
How far away are they?
Gnolls are sort of hyena folk.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. So this is a hill giant. It's quite this deformed mountain of muscle and flesh.
Yeah, we did have something perfect in mind. Foxglove.
Yeah, I thought you did.
How,
Mountain and
how
flesh.
far away are they?
I'd say from you guys now they're about 100 meters away.
I think twice in
100,
Gnolls,
100 meters? Not 100 feet.
Hmm?
Not 100 feet.
100 feet. Sorry, 100 feet.
I straight up summoned my sword.
Straight up something you
And
said?
would she do this? Yeah, she's bloodthirsty. I'm just gonna swing the sword, aiming at the was it the giant?
Quite a way away from the giants, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
100 feet. Yeah.
100 feet. Eldritch Blast is 120
Yeah,
feet.
Well, I
Two
guess
blasts-
we're rolling
Two
initiative.
blasts fire at him.
Oh.
Like, are we definitely fighting the right guys? Did nobody
I mean, do I get
I
a
mean,
surprise at least?
I was gonna say this doesn't involve me
Traditionally,
as an
the giants
assassin,
are
you know,
not
all
great
classes.
when they're attacking.
I mean, I'm probably used to like seeing.
Also, gnolls aren't always the friendliest.
Oh, these are definitely monstrous creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not friendly.
Do I get?
And there are people being attacked inside the cart that are not gnolls or.
These are definitely humans. You can tell from a distance who are struggling in a fight.
Is there anything with my 23 perception that I could make out on their carts to work out who they would be?
You can definitely from this distance see they're soldiers, but they don't seem to be. They haven't marked themselves as with any symbols.
Mercenaries.
Possibly.
because did I catch them off guard? So do I get surprised on that first Eldritch
I
Blast?
will allow it. Take advantage, and then we'll roll initiative. He's you've literally caught out the whole group off guard.
Yeah.
As you kind of come across the hill, you kind of stop because you're like, over there,
Like, oh no, there's something going on.
and it just out of nowhere, so you just go
immediately
right
right next to me.
combat.
18 on the first.
Amanita's just
blast.
like, fuck! You alright?
Yeah. She's already getting into battle.
Huh?
Yeah.
Straight into battle.
Yeah, big.
Could we clear the table a little bit, please?
Oh dear.
18 in the first blast. The other one that wasn't that one.
Who
so
are you
that
aiming
makes-
for?
That'd be
giant.
more than enough stuff from your side if we just keep getting a bit of it.
I need to.
Let's set up from bigger. You didn't take the boatway.
Oh, I'm so
It
sorry.
was a random encounter anyway, like this is, so.
It was a fish. A big ass fish.
I mean, I've been rolling up some amazing fish-based encounters recently for my pirate campaign, guys.
Let me. So, you were coming up over the hill, which is this bit here. Just so you know.
monster? Is it a monster?
Yes, it fucking is.
So, if you would like to set up your.
I will need to borrow.
I believe
The
myself and the crazy sword lady were in the front.
Yeah.
So, representing the giant is going to be these two horse people.
Oh,
One giant.
there's two giants. Oh, it's one giant.
One giant, but they're
Okay.
always going to be next to each other. No, probably one's fine. I suppose that's big enough.
I mean, it's still got double the base
I
size.
love the teeth in your miniatures and mushrooms everywhere.
I'm so happy with the little job I done.
Representing the gnolls in the left corner are going to be these weird orc and familiar things.
So, because we're just about to say, all of these guys are attacking this carriage,
Yeah.
and you've just started battle with all these guys.
You want a monster?
Yep.
You get a monster.
There is of
Oh my god!
That's actually great.
what? Yeah, sure. Right, right, right. I mean, it's probably a little bit too big, but that's more like colossal size.
Yeah.
It's at least huge.
Yeah, it's at least.
At least we know which one it is. Yeah.
And that size, my cat's going, they probably deserved it.
But there are soldiers and stuff like that. So what you can see from this distance, you can see some. You're not sure what their tabards are or anything like that.
But they're in armor. Oh, kind of
They are.
standard military kind of
You
thing.
do see certain individuals who are dressed differently than the others, and they are forming a group right here. But they seem to be the ones in charge.
Mother?
Of the carriage or the enemies?
Of the group. Of the carriage.
good-
yes.
yeah.
Of the carriage, yeah.
Of the ones we're protecting?
They're not monster looking, they're protecting the carriage.
Basically what seems to be happening is these two seem to be forming, if anything, a guard around this guy right here.
Okay.
Whoever they're guarding seems to be the important one.
And he's also attacking the
Okay.
carriage.
No, they're all the soldiers. They're all the good guys. The only bad ones are these green ones here.
Did I?
Right, I've
And the
got
giant.
Okay, I've got
Do you
you.
have a spare mini alcohol? Get an alcohol.
Oh yes.
On my way.
Does anyone else need a melee?
Yeah.
Like, everyone except me and
I
Chris
guess
did.
I do.
I was prepared. No, I forgot.
That's probably yours. That's the barbarian.
I'll take it.
I mean, that looks like a bard. If it was Freddie Mercury.
He could be the weird coloured.
Might have been
Yeah,
here
why
with
not?
you then.
So you're all, do you want to all set up here? You
Given
are.
that Freya is currently on the Barbarian,
Oh yeah, you tiny little model.
Has Freya even seen what's going on yet?
No, you're too
No.
distracted, really, to be honest.
So I like to imagine the barbarians what's going on, just kind of like,
You just see a flash of light come from me and flying towards somewhere in the distance. Woo, pretty light.
well, starting combat and I'm already 1 second level spell slot down for the day.
Yeah.
So someone getting stoned.
Well, it would have been a bit different battle if he was stoned and he went straight into combat.
Yeah, why do you think I fucking healed him?
All right, let's go for initiative.
That would have been my first
First of
round
all,
of combat would have been wasted.
Did that
on-
18 hit the giant?
Oh, you're going for the giant? Absolutely, it hits the giant.
Cool. So,
Giants aren't known for their AC.
They're not.
Some of them, anyway.
yeah, so that's 1d10.
The
That's 1
fire
d10.
giant's quite good for AC because they work with a lot of metal.
That's 1d10 damage for a 7. on him.
For a 7?
7 damage.
Initiative then, I suppose, now.
Yep, go for
Yep.
it, guys.
7
7 damage, yeah.
During that, I will just yell, "Get the out of there!"
Shit.
What to the group?
Yeah, to the group.
That's a high initiative for a healer.
Right, hang
you
on.
get?
Roll,
20.
you're right.
Okay, yeah.
Go in the back.
Got 10.
Oh, nat
But it makes sense,
20.
still don't know what's going on.
Yeah, true. What was your sorry say again?
20.
I got 19.
What was yours?
Double the
Nat
monks.
20.
Nat 20. With,
I did
what-
see what else.
9.
9.
on your on the front page of that,
Wait,
where
yours
all
were
your
both nine?
ability
Was your
scores
nine,
are, there'll be a
did you
plus to it
10.
as well.
10. Okay.
What am
Initiative.
I plussing? Initiative. That one. No, plus 5, so 25. Altogether.
You go.
Okay. We are good to go. We start the round with you, Kit.
I know. That's what I'm looking for.
As I
Okay.
assume you're natural
How
20 with yours,
far are
isn't it?
we
That
talking?
wasn't naturally,
Are
it
we
was just a
away
straight
here?
20 for me.
Oh,
That was
okay,
what
yeah,
after
yeah.
modifiers. I had an 18
Oh,
on
I
the
see, I
dice.
see, I see.
18 on the dice with a...
What was your initiative?
10.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so how far away are we at the minute?
I'd say you're about...
What's that?
What was your initiative?
I got 9.
9.
Nine.
Just to help out, so give me the count.
About 60.
Yeah, 60, I'd say. I said 100, but I'm on the map now, you're 60.
Oh, okay.
Because
Well,
I
probably-
already have certain size maps.
I probably fired and ran
And
off,
still was
ran
running
forward
towards you,
as we were going.
What's going on with the Goliath? Is Goliath know what's this?
The giant, just a hill giant.
Yeah, but what is he wearing? What's he got?
He's not actually wearing any like armor or anything. He's besides a little
He's swaying in the wind.
tabard at the bottom here. He's pretty much naked.
So we don't have a swinging giant dick in the way.
No,
Cool,
I mean
Nothing for
it's kind of like a.
nothing for Freya to
It's
grab
like
yet.
it's a skirt. So if you're underneath it, you'll definitely see dick.
It's like the Colossus of Rhodes, yeah?
Yeah,
Very clean.
yeah. It's like the Colossus of Rhodes. Essentially, that's what's
Just
going
don't go
on.
between the legs.
Yeah,
Great fertility spot.
he's
apparently.
basically made like a skirt of like patch furs and stuff like that.
Okay. Has he got a weapon around?
Oh, he's got a huge club.
A club.
Yep.
So it's wooden.
Yup. Yeah.
No,
He's
yeah.
got a wooden club.
Yes. No.
Right. Okay.
He's
good.
I
got
know
this-
what you're looking for here, and it's
that's-
not going
that's
to work
kinda-
on him,
yeah,
I
that's what I
think.
was thinking. That's why I was double checking everything.
Heat pecs.
Yes. Okay. What about this guy? You said.
He seems to be a noble. You can see he's standing with more confidence than anyone else.
Okay, but we're not.
Is it full?
No, he's with the guards.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the guards, we're okay with the guards, right?
I assume that's who
Yeah.
you're running to protect.
That's
I'm
what
assuming that's why he
assuming.
shot the giant.
Yeah.
Are we literally functioning on the good old fashioned ugly guys bad, good looking guys good?
These are
logic?
monstrous creatures.
Yeah.
They're
They-
not just
Right.
guys,
They
they're
would
actually...
attack. They normally attack humanoids on sight.
Yeah.
But if
Okay.
there is an ugly
I mean,
guard, we'll kill him as well.
I've spent
Okay,
I've
cool.
spent a lot of the time on the road, so I probably like.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, these are definitely
These
bad
aren't.
guys.
These probably for you. You've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
But your assumption is, well, not all humans are bad.
Yes.
So the assumption is you would know enough. These are bad creatures trying to kill these people.
Yes, cool. Okay, what about this guy then?
He's a null. Yeah.
What's he wearing? What's he holding?
Just general kind of leather armor and a sword.
Holding a sword. Okay.
Pretty much rags and swords.
Okay, for all of them.
Swords. Yep.
Okay, in that case, I says it's not a good idea for me to go first. I didn't mean to. roll
Swords
that.
and spears. Some of them are spears.
Okay, well, I'm going to use heat metal then on this guy. I'm close enough at 60 feet, but if I need to, I can run a little bit first, right?
How far away? You said about 100 feet.
We
60.
we said
Let's
about
say
60, yeah, from the
Just
top of the
for-
hill.
Just for the size of this map.
So yeah, so if I'm on the edge of the hill, basically, if I run a little bit and then use
Yeah.
heat metal.
Sure,
Do
go
that.
for it. What do I have to roll something or is it you?
That's a good question. To manufactured over to any physical creature, the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. So I'm rolling d8, right?
Oh, you need a hit with that. I can't remember with heat metal.
Yeah, do I need to hit with heat metal?
I don't think so. Could you read it again, sorry?
It says, casting time 1 action, range 60 feet. concentration up to 1 minute. Choose manufactured metal objects such as metal weapon, suit, heavy metal armor. You can see within range. Could you cause the object to glow red hot? Any creature within physical contact object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast a spell until the spell ends. You can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause damage again.
There's no attack
So,
then,
yeah,
it's just
it's
they have
automatically,
this.
and it's whether it's
But then they
metal
can
or
let go of it essentially if they want to.
Yeah.
Yes, so just roll your damage, yeah.
Okay, so that is 5. This is my d8, isn't it? And 5, so 10 altogether.
So, as you cast this spell, and it's, to be fair, it's probably the most kind you've done with the group around you. You
Yeah.
kind of cast it forward, and you just hear this as this knoll just kind of just flings its blade up into the air because it's just his hand is just burning, and you can see this knoll holding his hand for a second as the blade just goes whoomp and lands right in front of him. It's more of a, it's not really a sword. It's kind of like a rusty piece of metal, really.
Yeah.
Really, more than anything, but it's enough to heat, and it, you know, he's definitely got a burnt hand right now.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything else?
I do have a bonus action.
Yep.
I can do the same thing again, right?
No, that's next time.
I thought it
once
did
around.
say until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your
Yes,
each
subsequent.
substitutes. Okay, got you. In that case, no, because I don't think I can do anything else.
Which brings us to
Amanita.
Amanita. I'll get it one day. Amanita.
Amanita. You get. It will say somewhere in here, but you get to what? And 5. But basically the same amount you have as your level. You have 5 per day.
All these spells.
I'm gonna move 15 foot forward. Not like super close, but close enough. Yeah, that'll do. He's dead!
He may not be the most stable. Try not to knock the table.
I would like to cast Toll the Dead
Okay.
on the giant,
Okay.
which is a save of some description. Give me 1 second to bring up the rules on it. Sorry, I'm still getting used to being a player.
Oh, I get it. Still getting used to being a. Damn, it's been a while.
See, that's the part that I'm doing a lot of at the moment. But I'm normally doing it at home with a laptop with about 17 tabs open of different things. That is a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, definitely failed. It's 11, so.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna take. It's taken damage already, didn't it?
Yeah, 7 damage from me.
It takes 2d12 damage. There's nothing within 5 feet of it, is there?
No.
Sorry, just
That's cocked. Okay.
I'm excited, you're terrified at the same time.
4.
4
Or
damage.
2 twos.
God. Cool.
But also, I'm going to, because that was a cantrip, as a bonus action, next to it, I'm going to summon my spiritual weapon.
Maybe we won't use that. That's going to keep falling.
Right next to it, I summon my spiritual weapon, which is going
Yeah,
to
I
make
know.
I
another
might just need
attack.
to bend him forward a little bit.
Fight my child!
Right. Yes.
Using the
Spiritual weapon is going to make an attack.
Cool. Roll to hit.
which is also like the fact he's got that.
Nope.
That's
Damage.
10.
Run away.
Nope, definitely not. The spiritual realm again just comes sailing in, and you're just not really timed it very well when you initially summon it.
Seems fair.
And I assume that's your turn then.
Yes, yeah, that's all I can do.
Yourself?
So you say it was 60 feet away from me.
Yeah.
That would be 30, 40 feet now? If I was there,
I only moved 50.
I won't move 30. I won't move basically
You're probably about 35. 35.
35. Well, I can only move 30, so back a little bit. Pretty much just want to make sure I'm in front of you. I'm gonna cast. Where is the spell? Well, first of all, as a bonus action, I'm gonna put a Hexblade curse on him.
On the giant.
On the giant, yep. Meaning I get a +3 to damage rolls against it, and I crit on a 19 and 20.
Cool.
And as my actual spell, for the turn, I'm gonna
I'm fearing a bull tearing session going on again here.
I'm gonna cast.
Bull tearing. This poor giant's you're gonna running and just tear his balls off.
I'm gonna go ahead and be a little bit more defensive here. Mage armor on myself.
Okay.
Give me AC becomes 13 plus Dex modifier, meaning.
Can you do that with Hexblade Curse?
Yeah, it's not spell.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hexblade Curse is a bonus action,
Oh yeah.
Hexblade's Curse is just a class feature. So it's not
Okay,
spell.
yeah, sure.
So basically, my armor class is now 15.
Cool. Awesome. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Well, that brings us to the Gnoll's turn then. And what we're going to do now is... They're not really fully paid attention to you guys yet.
He doesn't have a sword anymore.
You see this Gnoll, he's just... holding his hand. Picks up the sword with his other hand.
No, because it should still be hot. Even if he drops it, the metal's still hot.
But you can then, it will still be hot, but still okay to the touch. But you can then cause it to reheat on your next turn as a bonus action.
Yeah, so it reheats.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's
So then
like,
you can cause it to get
it's
so hot
basically
again,
a
it will
burst
also
of
burn
heat.
again.
Oh, okay.
Right, it's a burst of heat. The difference is if you were did it to someone who's wearing like heavy armor and that, they ain't got much choice but to
To
carry
take
on
off
wearing.
plate mail
Yeah.
takes 10 minutes.
Yeah. So but a sword he could drop it,
Yeah.
and he's like, tentatively, he's like, oh, okay, it's all right, it's okay.
Still very hot.
It's still hot. It's very hot to touch, but it's enough for him to hold it now. Yeah.
Okay, got you.
And I'm just going to do these attacks. Like I said, they're completely ignoring you. This one completely misses against this guy. This one completely misses against this guy. I don't even have to look. Okay, this one's and I think too many people in this combat.
Yeah, why do you think I've just given my party a ship of their own, so I don't have to keep track of the initiatives of all the other crew on their ship?
Sure.
That was a nightmare for the initiative.
This one's the one who had the heated blades drops the blade again because he just rolled a natural one. He's so
Oh.
tentative. He's so worried that it's going to heat back up. He drops the blade once more. And that's their turn, because they all missed except one. Not a good start for me, very low rolls. However, it's now the giant's turn. And he's not happy. He's been shot at. And so he is going to turn. How far can he move? 40 feet. He's going to turn. And just go... and charge.
Straight at Morgan.
Yep.
You're being attacked. You're
As
being
he
attacked.
wrenches up his giant wooden club and just tries to bring it down straight onto your head. There's a 20 hit.
Ooh.
Yep.
Given I think the AC was 15.
Yeah.
Let's just put it this way.
Even if I cast shield, that meets it, so.
Don't worry, it's not a crit.
Okay. I'm slightly worried now.
Watching Harvey's face.
You take 21 points of damage.
Holy shit!
As this club just goes...
Healer.
and nearly crushes you. You just... Is that good? We're good? It's a glancing blow against your shoulder, but... Whoa! Suddenly you're just like, oh dear, I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time. And it goes for a second attack.
Holy fuck.
This wasn't the squishy one. Comparatively.
A 12 doesn't hit though, does it?
No. I
Fuck for that.
learned from that one. I was just dunk.
Yeah. As you just with the other one, you're just like in a lot of pain right now. Right, so that was their turn. Thank God. Christy. Or Freya, sorry. Freya.
Freya. Can Freya get to the giant?
I mean, what's your movement?
35.
Yeah, probably now, because he's a lot closer now, so you can just get there and run straight towards the giant.
Yep. Freya's like, it's okay, I fought one of these before, it's fine.
Yeah, go for it.
She doesn't like fighting things she hasn't seen before, but giants, whatever. Like,
Anything that's
fine.
rather big, they're all the same, right? All giants are the same.
All giants look the same.
So that's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
And that's 1d6.
I've got high DC. AC, sorry.
They've just got fucking shitloads of health.
5
And a-
damage.
Chunk of damage they can deal with one hit.
Yep.
So that's 5 damage.
5 damage.
Gonna attack again.
Cool. So you're looking out like you're looking at all your spells.
Yes. I've actually at least written down
15 to
which
hit.
ones you want.
15.
Still hits.
Okay, and wow, this is really bad. That's 6 points of damage.
Cool.
Flurry of blows. That's one of my
Flurry of bows. That's a
That was
different.
actually flurry of bows was what they used in campaign 2, wasn't it? When
Yeah.
she was doing those flurries.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
The monk was actually called Bo.
So unless a
She
9
wielded
hits.
a bow.
Unfortunately,
Well done.
9 does not hit.
No. That's a 19 plus 7, so 26. Damage. Oh, fine, that's 10 points of damage.
10 points. Okay.
So she goes in a little whirlwind of fists and then comes staggering out backwards by 10 feet.
So as you come charging forward, and you go, boom, boom, it's like you're hitting jelly. The muscle is just like, boom, boom. But
Hill Giants, man.
it's not.
She's going for the fatty bit of the calf.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
yeah. Going for the fact that it's definitely hurting him, but it's more like an itch to this giant. Essentially, he's just he's kind of wiggling his ankle, just being like, get it off, as an annoyance. But he is feeling it at least. Okay, is that your turn then?
That's my turn.
Vance.
Alright, where am I? So I'm right at the back at the moment, aren't I?
Yep.
Well, I'm going to go for the Goliath because I see that as a challenge.
Actually,
The giant.
Yeah.
enjoy.
How close
Yeah,
am
the
I?
Goliath.
Yeah.
Your dad.
He was
Yeah.
there.
You should be making. We'll save it for the tense purpose so you can make it.
I can make it? Alright, cool. And then
Fast and roll fast.
I'm going to rage from here.
So, you run, because you're concentrating. You get up close, and then you go, ah! Whilst
much,
you're up
yeah.
close.
You don't rage on the way. You're like, I'm here.
Fuck you!
Yeah, essentially. Okay, and now I just wait, I should probably get my
Just on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad are you looking already for that one hit?
That's
Right.
what I'm.
Would you have
If I take another
Oh,
one
wait,
of those
which
hits,
dice
Leave
I
that to
down.
me.
Would you?
I've
I was
got
going
the
to say,
better
would
for
you have
that.
survived if the second
know
hit
what?
The
hit?
better hit.
sorry,
It
which
depends how much damage
which
that
dice do I roll?
I mean, my healing
Huh?
is not bad.
Which dice do I roll? Is it one
Fair.
d20?
D20.
I'm going to
Yeah,
be
D20.
going
Okay,
for
I
a
got
3d8.
attack.
Against
Right.
Okay, so
I can also do that.
I've rolled
I
a
think yours is a
12
D6.
for that.
So I probably would have done
Then do
that.
I?
Not from close enough to
Yeah.
touch.
Oh, you've got career wounds as well.
What do I add?
Fair enough, because so have I.
What do I add on to that?
Your attack.
I've
That
also
gives
got
+8.
a +7 for spellcasting.
Plus
Same.
8, yeah.
And I've
Plus
also got
Okay, then
extra
that makes it
spaces
20
in my
in
thing, so I could
total.
do. I could do a level 3.
And now I roll.
I don't even have level 3
The
spells.
damage, which
I'll
is
put it this
also
way.
on there.
One
Because
D12
I'm
plus
multi-class,
five.
so I've got more spells, but I've
Yeah.
got no level 3 spells, but I've got level 3 spell slots. So I can't, I can upcast spells. I
10
can't cast anything at level
first
3.
one,
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
and
If
then
that second
You
hit
attacking
got
again?
me, I would be dead.
yes,
Roll the d20 again. You've got to hit it with each one.
that's a 3.
Up to you whether or not you
That's
want to go in here or
14
not.
plus my 8.
Yeah, you hit.
I'll leave it your
And that
choice.
is a 3 plus
Because
5,
you're ahead
8.
of me, aren't
So
you, on the
18 in
initiative?
total.
Because you nat 20, don't you?
So as you come
So
charging
whatever
forward,
you do, I'll
you're
work
still
around it.
you're still a little bit pissed from last night at failing every competition. So you're just going in. You're hitting the ankle that the halfling just come up and just pummeled, and you're just like,
I had to tenderize it first.
yeah, you tenderized. You gave him a little bit of red. There's like a red bruising coming
And
up
I
there now.
sliced against the grain.
And you just carry on just hitting his weak part on his ankle right now. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's what I can do, right?
Yeah, probably with a raging and a double attack.
Cool, yeah.
Kit.
Am I close? How far away is this guy? This guy's a little bit more than 60 feet, right?
Where are you?
Here, I'm this guy, yeah.
5, 10, 15. There's exact science here, you can see. 20,
Yeah.
25, 35, 40,
Okay.
45. I'd say
Okay,
about
okay,
45.
that's good. Okay, in that case, this guy's also carrying a sword or something? Is he wearing any metal armor? or
This
anything
one's
like that?
carrying a spear.
This one's carrying a spear. What's this? Is that a wooden? Okay, right.
Metal head, but yeah.
Any armor or anything? Wearing armor? Any metal-y?
Just normal level armor. These aren't.
necklaces, jewellery.
No, you tried to mug him.
Can you can't move heat mail to another target. It's already on something.
It's already on the target. It's that piece of metal you can.
You'd have to recast the spell.
Oh,
I assume that's what you were doing. It's not like you just go, there's a medal, there's a medal, there's a medal.
Oh, okay, I've got you. Okay,
It's
so
already on that metal.
it's
bed,
already on this metal
which
here,
he's dropped. It's
which
on the
he's
floor.
dropped. Okay, cool. So that's fine. Shit. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah,
Can
Noel's
I?
aren't the smartest, so he's probably gonna pick it up again.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, if that's the case, oh shit, can I? Load faster.
Spells are always that difficult.
Yeah, I know. I just need to be better at knowing my things.
What were you drinking? Is that Mythos?
Mythos.
Ah, okay. Greek bit.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's got a unicorn.
run forward.
Is that why you picked it, or?
I mean, it helps.
I'm gonna run forward a little bit.
Fond memories
I
of
can
being
run up to
from
30, right?
to Greece.
I can run up to 30 feet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run about halfway down here. So I'm far enough away from all of these guys. I'm gonna use. You said it's still on the floor, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna use Mage's Hand to get the sword out of the way.
You're picking up his blade with Mage Hand.
I mean,
Hang on a minute. So, heat metal, can you do that as a bonus action?
Yes. But that's
well, he metal is a bonus
Yeah.
action.
Oh, because that's the sword.
It's already cast.
Yes, that is the sword.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm picking up the sword with Mage's Hand.
But is Mage Hand a concentration spell? You're already concentrating on the spell.
It just says duration 1 minute. Doesn't say anything about concentration on it.
That's where it'll say it.
It actually doesn't say.
Yeah, it says
I
one
don't
action.
think it is.
It says one action, range 30 feet.
Okay, cool.
Pick up the sword, drop it down the back of his shirt.
I like your thinking.
So you cast, and suddenly this Noel's pretty fucking confused. First of all, his blade randomly heated up and he dropped it. He then picked it back up, got too scared, dropped it again.
Now it's floating
And now
away.
it's
And now
all on its own.
And now it starts. It's like he's haunted because his blade starts flying up in front of his face. What are you doing with the blade?
Well, I can't. Oh, the hand can't attack, but now I'm holding a blade. I guess I could do something with a blade, right?
I don't think you can use it to harm.
You can't use it to harm, though.
You can't make attacks using the hand, essentially.
No, that's what I thought. So I was actually just going to get rid of it, but can I? Can I do something like drop it down his pants?
I love making the DMs do
Sleight
that
of hand
face.
check?
I love making the DMs do that face.
Yeah, why not? I can't see
My
why.
group made me do that 5 times
Okay,
a fucking
no,
session.
I can't wait you-
I can't attack him, but I could at least drop it on his head.
You could at least. Well, it's whether it stays long enough on him for you, I assume, to do your heat metal is what you're trying to do.
No,
right
I'm
now.
just trying to at least distract him or do something. And
You're definitely distracting him. What are you doing? Just tell me what you want to do.
Because it's unfair that I would steal your idea. I'm gonna
You're
drop. I'm
welcome
gonna
to steal
drop it
my
on his
idea.
head.
You're just going to drop
I'm
him
gonna
on
drop
his
it.
head.
I'm gonna drop it straight on his
But it
head.
was a good idea.
That was
it's
a
a good
very
idea.
good idea. I need to start thinking outside the box.
For the DM's
Outside the
sake,
heart.
you don't.
As you lift over here, he's just looking at it as it goes above his head. It's like the most weirdest, miraculous thing he's ever seen. And suddenly the blade just goes onto his head, and he takes. It's not an attack because you just dropped it.
I did.
But a blade falling on someone's head is never going to be a pleasant
It's still gonna hurt.
experience.
But was it handle side down or was it sword
He
side
takes 3 points of damage. Poor Noel.
and can I use the healing wound as a bonus action? Healing word,
Yeah,
sorry.
because that's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
No, because
No,
the
mage
mage
hand was a
Oh,
cantrip.
mage hand. Oh, of course, yes.
There is so many notes.
Uh,
Can you do 2 spells?
So yeah.
A
You
spell
can
and
if it's a
cantrip.
cantrip.
I mean, I'm still technically doing heat metal.
That's just a concentration thing. It's not a spell
That's
you
fine.
cast.
That's fine.
Okay, cool. So that's fine.
Lots to
yes,
remember,
in that
lots
case,
to go
I
on.
want to do healing
Spells
word
you
at this
casted.
one. And I'm going to do it at level 3 so that I get.
And what do you say to heal them?
Get up, you bugger.
I am up!
Get up harder.
Well, from everyone else's
Crazy.
perspective, this blow knocked you into the ground a little bit, so you have sunk into the
half a foot
ground.
shorter than you are.
Yeah.
I'm not prone.
You're not prone, but it looks like you are from everyone
I
else's
was saying,
perspective.
I'm on it.
You're closer now to the halfling's height.
New friend.
Whack-a-mole. Yeah.
So I did an 11
Yeah.
plus 7, so that means you get 18.
You get 18 health, yes.
Right, in that case, I won't do the healing this turn, and I've got something else I'm going to try. Thank you very much.
I'm guessing that's your turn.
That's me. I'm out.
Right. That does change my plans, because I was just going to go for a full-on third-level Cure Wounds. So as an action, you see Amanita sort of grasp the staff with 2 hands and sort of...
Sorry, I would like a snack. Can you grab the popcorn for me?
Yes.
I'm listening, I am listening, go for it.
grabs the staff, and the halo of spores you've seen occasionally come out completely change their tactics. And like the white strip of her hair, you actually see sort of the white disintegrate from it and disperse amongst the spores as well. And her eyes sort of go almost
Look, the
black
giant.
over, and I'm going to activate Symbiotic Entity.
Okay. Right. What does that do?
Cool.
At second level, you gain
That
the
sounds
ability.
amazing.
You gain the ability to channel magic into your spores. As an action, you can expend use of your wild shape feature. This is instead of my normal wild shaping. To awaken these spores rather than transform into beast form. I gain 4 temporary hit points for each level I have in the class, so I gain 8 temporary hit points.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. And while this feature is active, I gain the following benefits. When I deal my Halo of Spores damage, I would get to roll 2d4 rather than 1d4,
Okay,
which is the reaction to someone being within my range.
nice.
And all melee weapon attacks deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to any target they hit.
That was a lot of shit.
So,
Okay, well you're keeping track of that, because
Oh yeah, that's fine. These benefits last for 10 minutes or until I lose my temporary hit points.
what was that one? Is that you?
That's me.
So if you lose your temporary hit
All of
points,
that,
yeah?
damn.
Really?
Yeah. So that is my action. I've activated that, so I can't actually do anything to attack it this turn with
And
my
that was my
melee.
bonus action.
But as my bonus action, I'm going to use my I'm going to move my spiritual weapon back
Oh
over
yeah,
to it.
yeah.
And
Someone wants to move that closer. Then.
not with a nat 1.
Never mind. It just goes, and it kind of just bounces into the ass of the giant, and it's it's like, boom, and just kind of bounces, floats back a little bit.
Sounds about right.
You're pretty groggy, but you're now feeling a
Better.
little bit better. If anything, you're nearly at full health, right?
Yeah.
So.
When's the... Sorry, I'm just kind of watching the time. When's the top of the turn order?
We've already been. Cat.
Yeah, it's
was
all
the top.
cats, okay. Yeah, I'm just
Who
gonna watch
is-
the time.
Yeah. No.
So this guy,
I'm on it. All right.
everyone else is like what, 30, 40 feet from us fighting the giant, I'm guessing?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
In that case, I see now how we're already all ganging up on this. I'm gonna throw my sword through the legs of the giant. I'm gonna vanish, casting Misty Step,
Okay.
appearing where my sword is, catching it.
Okay.
That seems like bullshit with extra steps.
It's flavor.
Fair enough.
and
I thought you were doing a range attack then, but.
No. It's just me flavoring Misty Step.
Okay. So you just left this huge ass giant with your rest of your team.
Fucking hit me hard.
Little Freya just there like, what the fuck?
looks like the halfling has to do all the work.
You
again.
guys ran away from it in the previous fight. I'm guessing I'm now close enough to this guy.
Yeah.
Basically. So.
What?
What I'm doing.
Yeah.
Bards and their spells.
Oh,
With
it's
this
bullshit.
one, I'm gonna just go ahead and cast Booming Blade. So first of all, I have to do my attack. One. There's my attack page.
What's your ring, by the way?
Okay.
Describe again what the big dude's wearing.
So,
A giant,
Uh-huh.
like a loincloth, essentially.
Is it tied on?
Oh my god.
20.
Yeah, there's probably like a little. It's like someone's like intestines is used as a bit of rope.
Okay, cool.
You know.
Is he wearing anything on
That
his
is
feet?
never something you want to hear, is it? Is it tied on? What's he wearing? The loincloth. Is it tied on? Is this relevant for the conversation? We'll see, won't
20
we?
to
Many
hit
times
that
it's gonna
knoll.
get problematic.
Guessing a 20 hits that knoll.
No. Yes, it does.
Is he wearing any shoes?
He's
Any foot stuff? Or just
No, he's barefoot. He's pretty much naked,
Right.
except there's like.
So,
Don't do this to us.
that's 11 plus.
You're going to be a problem this campaign. I can already see it. You're reading all these rules on your fucking magic spells, and you're like, what can I do with this?
What havoc can I
So,
play with
that's 13 damage total.
Yes, yeah.
And if that knoll moves, it takes another
Who do you think is
2d8
pushing
thunder
that?
damage.
Look at the faces of the people at this table.
And be careful. We're all going to push
Yeah.
Are you going again? Sorry?
Yeah, I get that extra attack thing, so just another slash with the sword. That 20.
Nat 20.
That 20.
Nice.
Again, how much damage do I do? So, what if I rolled double? Plus 5, so 9 more slashing damage.
Cool.
There you go.
Right. This one is looking fucked up right now. He is at death. His blade has dropped, it's got heated, it got whacked on his head, and then out of nowhere, after he's like, oh,
I'm appearing
and
out
you
of nowhere.
you just appear in front of his face, just like, boom, and then go, whoosh, whoosh. He's not having a good day.
Nah,
He's not.
he should run.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
We now come up to the guard's turn, who are now gonna make a round of attacks. This one is feeling very fucking confident because this one's pretty much barely standing right now. So
Yeah.
with his spear, he attacks, and he's literally just gonna be like, "Hiya!" And this guy's pretty much defenseless at this point. He's literally on 1 health, so he's just
gonna
got.
go home and take all the credit.
Yeah, he's literally gonna tell the biggest story of how he killed a gnoll all by himself
with one hit.
with one hit. Yeah, with one hit.
I know that, I just look at him like...
He's like, "Whoa!" and he gives you a look and go, yeah. Did you see that? This guy, as you have come closer, you can now see
look at
these
you,
three more, a lot closer. For example, this guy, for those who know the monarchy, can see he is a crusader, a Templar of their religious order.
Hang on, which one is?
Red cat.
This guy right here. Also, both yourself and you recognize this individual
One thing.
for more than one reason. A, old campaign, but B, for your characters in this campaign, as Henrik,
Fuck you entirely.
the champion of Lord Blackwater.
Wait.
And the reason your character knows is because he's visited the parties that you were.
One thing.
Ah, okay.
Looping. Because obviously I missed his 30 feet to get there.
Yeah.
Just gonna run back 30 feet.
Fair enough.
Just so I'm flanking the giant.
Oh, you're gonna actually help your team. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I see. So yes, Henrik is right there, who you two both recognise from this distance. Yeah.
Suddenly looking at all of my spells.
Boss, kill Henrik.
The Crusader turns to this one and just rears up his weapon on a natural 20. And it was also going to put some smite into that as well. What is smite?
That picture in the soap meme where it just says smite, 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 smite.
Smite's insane.
And deals 54 points of damage. Just literally just goes whoosh, and literally lobs the head off of this one in one move.
I don't want to go out and when it fuck him.
I'm just there like going like, I want that sword.
It's not the sword, mate.
I don't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah, you don't
That
know
would
that.
entirely be the divine magic that was channeled into it.
I'm a hex blade. I'm like, that sword is badass and I want it.
Ford envy.
Henrik slowly just walks up to this guy. He's got two blades out. Okay. And he just goes and deals 21 damage. This guy just stands still.
Do I recognise him at all?
I'm trying to think who at this table. The only likely one is probably Freya. Just because of your travels and stuff like that. You're one of the few around this table who would have probably been to London capital and stuff like that for the monarchy. He is a prince of the monarchy. He's known as Benedict, but most everyone calls him Ben. Ben Brutus, they call him. He's young. He's only about 21.
Benny the Brute.
Benny the Brute, yeah.
I did just make that up. I didn't know if that's actually.
No, I just accepted it instantly. He could be nicknamed in some of the local taverns and the Benny the Brute. No. Well,
I'm not here to
that's
know
a
your
different
references.
history lore that we can go into later on. But maybe he is called Benny the Brute in a different country. But if we do lore, we'll find out about that later.
I'm not going to
Anyway.
take that note 'cause I don't think it would be something I can't.
No, exactly. And that's their turn. It now brings us to the Knoll's turn. This one's going to carry on attacking that guard. Yes. Okay, that takes 6 points damage. We know what's really coming. This Knoll. Those noises are all being made across the battlefield.
Apart from the one.
Yeah.
The Knoll back over there misses. That one's dead. And the giant.
Right, before anything, it needs to make a constitution save. It's within 10 feet of me.
Where'd she
16.
go?
Say.
I mean, I just vanished from its fight. It's like on the back of my
I think that saves, but give me just one moment. That's right on the cusp.
It hit me and I pooped away.
Saves.
Saves. Nothing happens.
The halfling is too far. Well, no, actually, technically. The halfling's 10 foot away, right?
Yep.
But also the barbarian's there. It actually doesn't notice you
Yeah.
because you've just come back, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, it thinks you're dead
Yeah, it hit me
because
so
you just
hard,
went
I poofed.
whack, and then you were gone. Like it's like, and then goes to, he's gonna attack you. That's gonna definitely hit because that's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits me.
You're a beefy boy. I hope.
That's a 21 points of damage.
No, because I have the option.
You
As
halve
a-
it anyway.
As a reaction.
Yeah, you
I
half it anyway, so it's only
10.
10 points of damage.
10, can I half? Well, as a reaction, you can reduce damage you would take by 1d12 plus Constitution. I can do that once.
Stone's endurance.
Yeah, you
Goliath
can if
type.
you want to. No,
So
Yeah,
you
like
just have
I
to roll a
should-
5 and
I'm
you
just saying if you want to.
Is this a case of
Right.
whichever one's higher?
Look,
Or
Yeah,
no,
same
he
way
can
as
reduce
you-
damage.
Okay.
He can do it once.
What's the likelihood we're probably gonna, like when we get to the main city, we're probably gonna rest before we go into the arena, right?
normally,
Most likely.
normally likely.
Yeah,
alright,
the
I don't know.
games aren't in till a couple of days anyway.
Oh yeah, cool. Okay, 1 plus 3, 4.
Well, you
Just
reduced the
like
10, so you took 6
6
points of damage.
I'll take that.
That's
That's decent.
fucking barbarians.
That's
Yeah.
just for being a Goliath, though, that one.
Well, the Goliath, yeah, but you know what I mean. The half I'm talking about
Yeah.
more than anything.
Yeah, that was.
The second strike, because he's a bit, he's confused. Because he's
Ah,
hit you
fuck.
with a very powerful hit, and it's kind of just boinked you on the head.
Nah, just
A normal blow that would kill pretty much anyone.
I mean, that's enough damage to kill 5 commoners.
I mean,
Okay,
it
wait,
thinks
hold
it
on,
just
hold on,
killed me
I
in one
took-
hit, so.
6 points of damage.
He's gonna swing at the halfling for a second
Because
attack,
he knows not to mess
which
with
is an
me.
18 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, it's not too bad. 18 points of damage.
Okay. Okay.
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I rolled a 6 on the first time. I was like, ooh.
Shit.
Okay, and that's his turn. And now it's your turn after being hit. Unfortunately, he has quite a large reach with his weapon.
Can I use, with Vance's permission, can I basically just kind of like get Vance to sort of like eat me at its face? I want to grapple its face.
Would that be a held action until his turn to throw you then?
Yeah, technically. However,
Is Vance on board with this?
Throwing a halfling at the
It
giant's
would,
face.
in a
let's do it,
sense,
let's
it
team
would
up.
waste your next turn though.
I'd waste my whole next turn by throwing.
Yeah, it's an action.
Can I?
Do I have
However,
actions?
I would say you could use him as a running track to run up him and leap off the top of
Can
him.
I do that, please? Can I
Yes.
do
Would
that?
that still
Wait.
potentially get you up to the head?
Did you ever get up? No.
Megs are very
Yes, I did, yeah.
acrobatic, shall we say.
Yeah,
let's do that. If it
I
still
will
gets
do
you up
that.
there.
I will accept that as just a fun little thing. If you're going to do that, though, I will like to have a acrobatic check, or at least an athletics.
Let's do it. Let's get you up there.
acrobatic.
Well, that's a natural 19.
Whoa.
I think you're fine.
Yeah, but no. Acrobatics +7.
I think
Oh,
you're
wow.
fine. So as the Goliath has leaned forward in his attack and caused this nice little, to you it's like a running track. You just see this perfect hill line that you could just go, and you barely even feel it because you're still raging to the front.
Yeah.
Essentially, you don't even feel the back end of you. So you just go, you run up, you leap. What are you doing?
Do I grapple or do I punch?
I don't
It's up
think
to
you can
you.
grapple that thing.
Well, if you leap, you can hold on to it. I wouldn't say you have the creature grappled.
I basically just Freya's just gonna sort of try and wrap herself around its face so it can't see anything.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna have you roll a strength check, I guess. You know, giants are very
That's one.
strong, right?
I'm not grappling. I'm just holding onto his face. So I'm not trying to restrain his movement in any
Yeah, but
way.
you have a strength check on initial grapple, right? You don't just grapple. Yeah, you don't just fly and just go.
Do I not? Because that's the whole thing.
You do. There's always a
Say
strength
Don't
check.
know. Grappling
imagine
is
it
the
can
one thing that's
wipe your
never
way like
fully
a
made
booger
sense
for
to
one
me.
I think you have an initial. You don't just automatically grapple on a move.
I don't think so.
No,
I think you essentially have to do it like an attack roll.
What did you roll?
11.
You kind of. It's beautiful. You run up, you fly, and you're like. But you don't quite grab perfectly, so you kind of just go.
The whole.
and fall back down. You are now prone at the feet of the giant.
Perfect. That's exactly my plan.
Where would that be?
Yeah, no, I'm sure you have to do an initial.
Yeah, I think you do.
check. Yeah.
Just don't know if it's an acrobatics, athletics, or you can choose.
Yeah, probably. But it's a competing strength check. And in all fairness, against the giant.
I think you can do it with dexterity as well.
Can I use a key point?
I think that needs to be.
Can you use a key
Feet,
point?
though.
Yeah, for what? I
No, that's
guess.
grappling into advantage on certain things, I think.
Step of the wind is a bonus action.
As a key point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can, right?
Yeah.
That's what
What's
I'm
this?
Yeah.
thinking. Do you step of the wind?
That's a key point with
Yeah.
bonus action.
Key point,
Yeah.
bonus
So I
action.
can get up and get out.
Yes.
I'll do that.
That's what key points are for.
So basically,
And I'm
back to where
definitely
you,
doing the same thing again next time.
back to where you
God.
started at the front.
Vance!
Mm-hmm.
These two are going to be the troublemakers of the group.
I think I'm just gonna start slicing him down. like a
You didn't
tree.
even notice the fact that the halfling ran up your back and just launched themselves in front of you.
I just pick up my sword and a halfling just goes whomp next to me. Okay, so.
You get advantage because I'm flanking with you.
So I get advantage.
Yeah, I guess,
Right.
yeah.
I'm gonna roll my d20. Okay, well.
The advantage, you roll it again.
The d20.
Hey!
Was it?
20.
It's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Roll your dice and double that number, then add your modifier. Then.
4, 8.
I'm
Plus.
assuming +6, because you get +4 most likely to strength, and then
Plus 2.
another +2 from your rage.
If anybody wants me to like print and laminate
yes, sure.
character sheets for next time,
I think he
1d20.
probably needs one.
So, well, that's an 8. Then I get my plus 5, and then.
So, oh, it's a +5. In that case, it'd be so that doubled, so 8 plus 5, and then you get another +2 from being raged.
Oh, I did
Was
not
it
do that
+3
last
from
time.
rage?
There's 2 at the moment, isn't it?
I
know
don't
it goes
know,
up later.
because he's now level 5, isn't he? So
It's probably starting at level 5.
Yeah.
All these extra.
It says rage free. I have 3 next.
that's
turn.
3 rages, though. I
That's
don't know
3
if you
ranges, yeah. That's not how much. It should say in your abilities. Or about under range?
Just checking it now on the wiki.
Oh, I didn't do that for my last attacks.
That's right, you did a lot of damage. It's fine.
No, yeah, rage damage doesn't go up for a long time.
Yeah, I didn't.
Not until 9th level.
9th level. Okay, so +2.
Okay, so that's 4, 8, 13,
15.
15.
15 points of damage. You got a second attack.
I do, yeah.
Still at advantage, so you roll twice in case you get another nat 20. To be fair, that nat 20 was deserved after all that.
Oh
Yeah,
my
20.
fucking god!
No,
Are you serious?
Yeah,
I
we just
don't
nat
think
20
you-
again.
If anyone wants to confirm,
Vance,
I saw it happen.
Vance is not letting defeat ever happen to him ever again. He's like, fuck this.
I'm gonna fuck the horn god, fuck the fucking tiger, fuck the fucking halflings!
You're not sure if he's raging, but
It looks like it might be a temper tantrum at
yeah,
this
it's a
point.
temper tantrum, right, happening in the middle
And
of the
I'm
battlefield.
winning, so no one's messing with me.
Okay, yes,
Alright.
double the dice.
8, so that'd be 16.
16 plus 5, right?
Plus 5, plus 2.
21, 22, 23.
Holy fuck.
With that, you literally carve into this giant. You
Yeah.
are going, like, blood is everywhere. You're getting covered because you're on the... Oh, no, you're not on the floor anymore.
No,
You look where you were a minute ago.
I fell backwards and did the sort of backwards roll
Yeah,
out of the way.
you look where you were going to land and went, woo, I would be covered right now if I was standing right there. The rest of you who are in combat with this giant are getting covered in blood right now. However, he's still standing, but is looking very weak.
Hey, there we go.
And that brings us to the top of the round.
I've still got Mage's hand. I'm gonna pull off his loincloth. Can I pull it off? Can I pull it off? Can I pull it off enough that it doesn't come off, but just kind of falls down to his ankle?
I guess let's do
I can see that.
let's do a dexterity check on pulling the intestine string that's holding up his loincloth.
Your eyes widen.
Oh, I
Those
can do this.
She's seen worse.
I mean, you're literally right in front of it, so you've gone straight on her view.
12.
I'll whip mine out in front of me as well.
Oh,
12.
no, mine's not bigger.
Oh no, I rolled the wrong dice. Sorry, I rolled it. That's my bad. I
You rolled a d12.
I did roll a d12.
That was a nat 20, basically.
Yeah,
That was.
basically, yeah, okay. Second time lucky, okay. That's worse. That's
Oh.
now a 6. Is it a 6? Yeah, it's a 6. That's a 2. Dang it.
The mage hand pulls. It's just not quite pulling. The intestine's just weird, gritty. There's not like normal rope or anything. It's not like a shoelace when you pull it and all nice and comes out. You're just like you're pulling on it, and it doesn't seem to be working for you.
Okay. Can I
I'm glad we've got some people who are making up for the damage for the two of us.
I know
The
that's
two who
it,
aren't
that's
doing
it.
much. Why don't you do the first
Do
round?
I at least have a tight enough grip on that I'm
Yes,
causing?
the mage hand is holding onto the intestine loincloth.
Excellent,
Yes.
fantastic. Can I also
we
use...
should start doing quote of the night.
Yes, correct.
My mage hand is holding onto the intestine loin.
I mean, put it this way, it was a 50-50 as to whether or not I was going to go for the loincloth or that I was going to go under the loincloth, so...
No, the line of the
If
night
you rolled
to
as low
me
as
is
that,
still.
you'd have just caressed
I
him
am
gently.
Lord. Yeah.
You've succeeded in mildly turning the giant on.
All of a sudden the loincloth is like...
Well,
anyway,
it did come down, but it's gone up somehow.
What are you going to do?
can I also do Dissonant Whispers? Is that a bonus action? Can I do that?
That's
It's an
a-
action.
It's just an action.
It's
isn't
an
it?
action, but I think mage hand it counts as a bonus action to move and use during your mage hand.
Yeah, I had to move it.
And that's a bonus action to do so. So
Okay,
yeah,
so I
you
still
can
got
cast
an
Dissonant
action.
Whispers
Yeah.
as an action.
If it's an action, yeah, and not a bonus.
The creature doesn't move into
Yeah.
opposite danger ground, such 5 but success with this term. It
No.
says it runs away, does it?
If it's successful, it runs away. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to make a.
But I was going to say,
saving
because
throw,
it's surrounded.
right? Everyone. will get an
Everything
attack
that is
of
within
opportunity.
range would get an attack. of opportunity.
Okay, in that case, let's use Dissonant Whispers. In that case.
I've got to use the saving throw.
Yes, target must use a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6.
Giants.
damage.
So wise. So wise.
Really well known for their wisdom, they are.
That's why he made the loincloth.
High roll.
He's definitely running.
Oh.
What are the whispers he hears?
It just says a discordant melody, so I'm
So
just.
what is it hearing? Okay, that's what we're going for. You can do whispers. You can have voices if you want.
Oh, okay, fair
As
enough.
the melody.
Okay, in that case, just like.
He hears this, and his primitive nature comes into effect. Also, it does damage as well, so you might want
It does. I've got 3d6, I believe. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me. That's a 1. That's a 3. Well, it's 3 altogether. And that is a 6, so that's 9.
Only 9 points of damage.
Only 9 points of damage.
Never mind. Well, that was going to be it.
3d6, so yeah, 9 points.
As he runs, would you two like to take it at? He's literally bolting
Oh, yeah.
it, but you both get an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah. I can't use a cantrip on attack on move, can I? Nah.
Not unless
Even
you
though it's
have.
part of the melee
Not
attack.
unless you have Warcaster,
Yeah, forecaster, yeah.
which I'm thinking of taking this one.
Yeah. Sounds
Actual
useful.
such nurse.
I completely. Oh wait, we were flanking.
Yeah, but
Cantrip
yeah,
is a-
she'll, yeah, yeah.
Bonus action.
Nah,
Unless you have a
that's
specific feat.
3 plus fucking 8, 11.
Anyone who's played
Unfortunately,
a caster,
that
knows
doesn't
about
hit.
caster.
Vance, you get an
Finish
attack
him.
of
Yes.
opportunity.
Finish him!
So that's a 1d20, right?
Yeah, d20.
You-
Yeah,
Would it be an advantage still? Or?
it's still advantage. Yeah.
So I get to roll twice, pick the highest.
Can I
Right.
inspiration?
No.
That's a
See?
15.
Well,
Tell
your
when I
turn.
can do it.
17. Okay, and then
You
that's
hit. Now do your damage.
1d12.
That actually went in the glass.
4.
That's a 4 plus 8 plus 2.
No, it's not plus 8.
Plus
Plus
sorry,
5 plus 2.
8. Sorry, 8 plus the 5.
It's okay.
You don't double
How,
that.
how do you want to kill
You
the
don't
giant?
double that number this time because you didn't get a crit.
How do you want to kill the
Okay.
giant?
So that would have been.
I kill him.
We don't need it.
It would have been 11 points though.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna throw my sword, so it slices the back of his legs as he drops down to his knees.
I see melodrama coming. Yep.
Yeah. I walk up to him. I grab that loincloth. I pull it off. I hand it to Kit.
Quite far
Kit
away.
is far away. I'm next to you.
Over here.
I throw it to Kit.
Fantastic.
I look
Just
at the
watch
halfling, and I just give her the nod.
The giant is trying to stand back up right now. Like he's struggling to get back to his feet.
Ironically, making the access even easier.
Yes,
Yeah.
ironically
Are
making
you
it
like-
even easier.
So Freya's going to take a few steps back so she gets a run up. And she's going to sort of basically do a kind of
To
finish on that side.
So as he kind of stands up, there's an archway perfectly formed, and it's just the right height of a halfling. But the only thing that's dangling is the poor giant's balls. As a halfling just road running. I guess carry it on.
Oh,
You just grab it and take it, are you?
Grab it, full momentum.
As you just grab full 2 hands and just carry on running at your full speed, and everyone, gnolls, humans, all stop as a great happens. You hear one horrific howl as the giant just howls in pain and instantly collapses dead bad. The gnolls, seeing this terrifying, this halfling holding 2 giant balls running forward, all start to panic and flee.
This guy's like, that's a way better story than me killing this.
And we can end as the gnolls run away. The soldiers are looking terrified at you.
My hood is up. I'm hiding the fuck away from all of this.
However, Henrik doesn't quite notice you, but notices you, has spent time with you before. I've only seen you in passing. Walks up to you and go, I know you, don't I? And we ended there.